Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Toon review for Matchday Live as Newcastle United head to Aston Villa in the fourth round of the FA Cup. Can we progress to round 5? We'll take a look at some of the results very shortly from today as well. And Billy hasn't even seen the team lineup yet, so it's going to be a big surprise for Billy Trey. But I am joined, of course, for Matchday Live by Billy and Stato. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon to the Toon of you, Massive, the Magpie Massive, and all the rest of you superb, outstanding, fantastic, magical, marvellous people there in Viewerland.
Good evening. Or afternoon even, but for half an hour.
Well, it's late afternoon, isn't it? It's late afternoon. Right, if you do enjoy Matchday Live today, folks, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new, please do subscribe. We are, as we stand, we are round about 66 away. 66 subs away from 47,000. 66. So let's see if we can hit that today. That will be a bonus for us. If we can hit 47,000, guys, that would be extremely great. And also, obviously, you can become a member by hitting the join button underneath us. And Super Chats, that's the $sign at the bottom of the live comment. And for your Super Chat, we will guarantee to read out your comments on the show. Right, we'll get straight into the team lineups. This is how Newcastle line up this afternoon, folks. We go Ramsdale, Trippier, Hall, Tonali, Barnes, Chow, Asula, Murphy, Voltemada, Byrne, and Ramsey. On the bench, Pope, Ruddy, Gordon, Alanga, Willock, Alex Murphy, Shahar, Neve, and Sung Soo. Now, Botman has apparently been rested for this game. Wissa is out with a knock. Billy?
I don't know, make head or tail of it. It was a fuck back four.
It could be a 4-2-3-1, this.
I've tailored the graphic if you want to use it to visualise.
Yeah, go on, put it up, because it looks a bit of a dog's dinner to me from where I'm standing.
Mm-hmm.
Tonali and Ramsey is a back two? I don't know. Is it?
This is the set. Do with it whatever you feel.
I don't think it's 4-4-2. I honestly think Voltemada might play behind Asula.
I think it'll end up a bit like this with him floating.
Yeah.
Hopefully a bit higher on the pitch.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know why is he not starting Alanga?
I don't know, Billy. I mean, we've got to put up with Murphy again today. Let's see how he does.
Well, Trippier and Murphy don't work at the minute because Murphy's got to fall off a cliff.
Well, Murphy's not working at all.
I mean, Alanga and Trippier worked well on at least Tuesday night. Wednesday night, whenever it was.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see anything but this.
No, it looks that way to me.
Yeah, I agree. 100% agree. It's nice to see Asula in there, to be fair. I did say last night that I would love to see Asula start. I didn't think we'd probably see Voltemada and Asula start, but there you go. It's
unless he's gone mental and he's going to actually Joel into them, which I highly doubt.
We can't. No.
I don't think it's going to happen.
We don't want to see Voltemada in midfield. We want to see him up front, especially with Asula. Asula will need the help today as well. So let's just hope that is the lineup.
Once again, Byrne not able to be dropped.
Well, he's rested Botman, Billy. That's the official word coming from Newcastle, I believe.
Why isn't he rested Chow? He's not had one at all season.
No, he hasn't. I don't know, mate. I can't answer that, unfortunately. But I mean, 4-2-3-1. Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, that's saying Ramsey's a defensive midfielder, which he just isn't. You get more out of him as a more forward player.
Well, Tonali will probably play the defensive one, won't he? Surely.
Well, if you haven't too, you have to. Well, you play 4-2.
Yeah, Ramsey's not great. Ramsey's not great at. Or from what we've seen, not great defensively, but I guess time will tell. So that is the lineup. Aston Villa, they line up like this, ladies and gentlemen. They go with Bezo in goal, Bogard, Lindelof, Torres, Dean, Anana, Louise, Barkley, Bailey, Rogers, and Abraham, Billy.
Yeah, they've rotated heavily, haven't they? Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Lindelof and Paul Torres coming in for Konza and Mings. Bogart at right back. Not seeing much of him. Dini's a bit of a defensive dodgy, as far as I can see. Strong in the middle of the park, though. Anana Louise. Barkley always causes us problems. And then a bit of pace up front, haven't they, with Bailey around him. And Tammy Abraham, who's not really done it in England for a long time. We'll see what he's like today.
Yeah,
because we're playing them, mate. Stop being so fucking impatient, man.
What? Somebody complaining?
Yeah, yesterday we were saying talk about the Villa game, and we were talking about Eddie Howe and stuff. On the bench,
we do this show, mate. If you want to watch, but don't dictate to us what we should and shouldn't be doing.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Bench is very strong. The bench is very strong.
Yeah, bench is very strong, Alex.
Well, you've got Conter and Mings are two of the better centre halves. Buendia, I was a bit concerned might start. I'm kind of happy he's not playing because he's a bit scary. Ian Maatsen as well. Yeah, it's a strong bench. It's a stronger bench than we've got. Although we've got some big guns on the bench. To be fair, it is a fairly. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, but he's rolled the dice with the lineup, and I don't hate it. I think it's interesting. We'll see how it works.
Can I just say happy birthday to Kevin Keegan?
You can, Billy. I was literally just about to say that, but you took the words right out of one's mouth. So well done for that. Indeed. Happy birthday to King Kev, and we hope that he is fighting, of course, with his diagnosis of cancer. Grumpy Jim Guy says, must be trying a 4-2-3-1, don't you think? Well, we think that, but whether Eddie's got that in plan, we'll just have to wait and see when we start the game. Edward says, confused by the lineup. I'm worried about the right side.
Me and you both, Edward. I think the staff are in the same boat as us.
Yeah, Jacob Murphy doesn't excite me at the minute, but hey, he might turn it on today. Dave says, it would be great if the channel can overtake the capacity of St. James's in subscribers by the end of the season. Well, you never know.
It would be.
You never know. And Pedro's been a member for 8 months, saying that they have Asula in midfield. Yeah, there's a couple of different channels and TV channels and radio stations have got Asula playing in a 4-3-3 on the right side of midfield, which made me laugh because I don't think that's going to happen at all. If anyone was going to play there, it would probably be Jacob Murphy with Asula on the right wing. But listen, I at the moment, it looks like a 4-2-3-1. I don't want to see, Voldemar playing in midfield. That would be a crime, to be honest. But we'll see. Anyway, results from the FA Cup today. Burton 0, West Ham 1. West Ham surviving with 10 men in extra time to win that game. The biggest shock of all, Burnley 1, Mansfield 2. So Mansfield progressed to the 5th round after knocking out Premier League Burnley.
Well done, Nigel Clough.
Yes, Manchester City 2, Salford 0. Norwich 3, West Brom 1. And Southampton are currently 2-1 ahead against Leicester in the 112th minute in extra time. So those are the results from today. What a result for Mansfield, guys. I mean, this is the magic, isn't it? The magic of the FA Cup. There's always one team that really surprises us, and it looks like this season it's Nigel Clough's Mansfield, Bill.
Oh, dear me, absolutely. Yeah, I've just seen it sending off for the West Ham player. Quite so, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey. Yeah, Nigel Clough
young Potts, I think it was.
Yeah, young Potts. I mean, Brian Clough, it's the only cup he didn't win as a manager in England, and obviously Nigel Clough isn't going to win it this year, but he's giving it a good go. Fair play to him, and of course, he had Matty Longstaff there with him on loan a couple of years back, so
he did.
Yeah, fair play to him. I'm pleased about that result. Yeah,
if we can get through this, Alex, Mansfield at home in the 5th round, that would be quite a pull, wouldn't it?
Oh, don't be silly. No, we won't.
Man City got them.
Get reasonable draws, do we? It's not going to happen.
Of course, it'll be Manchester City at the Etihad. There's no doubt. But listen, I mean, we're looking ahead, obviously, but this is not going to be an easy game. Botman is rested, guys. He's not injured. He's rested. That's the official word from the club. So he is rested. Wissa, however, is injured. I don't know how, but he's injured. He's picked up a knock somewhere. I mean, where, I do not know. But he's picked up a knock, Billy.
Do you know what I was thinking just the other day? last time Aston Villa won the cup was a couple of years after we last won it. And when they did win it, they took the lead of most successful FA Cup side on 7, ahead of us in second place on 6th. And now neither team have won it since. And now there's teams on 10, 11, 12, all sorts now. So it's, you know, it's two historically fantastic clubs in the FA Cup, but not for very many years.
Very true. Billy, I'm still here. Don't worry. I'm just getting rid of my hoodie because it's extremely hot.
You know what? I'm getting warm now as well. I think I might have to ditch me long johns. Yes, so it's an amazing thing, really. The fact that 1957, I think for the last one, or 58, we win at 55, and again, they were top of the FA Cup table of winning it, and we were second at that time. Who would have predicted then that 70 odd years later that neither of us would have won it since?
Yeah. Super chat in from Stephen saying, fellas, I want to see effort today. I think we all do. The bare minimum. Look, if we lose this game, but we lose it fighting and give it a good go, because they need to get rid of this Bruno hoodoo as well. You know, because that's still going on. You know, we've got to talk about that, guys. It looks like he's going to miss at least 10 games for Newcastle. And there's a lot of... Alex, your camera's frozen, mate. Oh, it's still frozen, completely frozen. I would go out and come back in, buddy. Yeah, he's gone. 10 games, Billy, at least for Bruno. There's a lot of people asking the question online today is why was he left on the pitch when he wanted to come off? What was going on? You know, has it done even worse damage? We've seen it many times before with this. I'm sick to the stomach for Bruno because obviously he will not want to be on the sidelines. But we're up shit creek without Bruno. The stats tell you that.
Well, exactly. We don't win games without Bruno. And if that trend maintains itself, by the time he comes back, we could be anywhere in the league, couldn't we? We could be pushing.
I've been crunching numbers pre-game. I've had a look.
Of course you have.
Come on, number cruncher. What we got?
Yes, let's hear it.
So to get, I think everybody would agree that finishing this season without it being a disaster would be 8th or higher. Some form of European football. To get 8th, the last 3 seasons has been 61 points, 60 and 60. So we need about the 60-ish mark. And we are not on pace to be reaching that on the current rate. We're on track to get about 52, 53 points at the current pace. And we're about to lose Bruno for an extended period of time as well. So we have to up the pace by about 0.2 points on average. We're well behind the pace, really. So in theory, 52 to 53 points gets you somewhere between 9th and 12th, depending on the teams around you. So we are not on track for an 8th place finish as things stand. We would need to actually have a better output without Bruno. So we need to make up an 8-point deficit from somewhere.
So we need 8 wins, basically. Is that what we're saying?
We need 60 points.
We're on 33 now, aren't we? We're on 33 or 36? 36
we're on 36 points now.
Yeah. So 8 wins. 8 wins gets 60.
We need 24 points. And even that's not guaranteed because sometimes they finish on 61, 62 points with a good goal difference. So even 60 might not be enough. We might finish 9th or 10th.
We're not going to do that.
Look, there's people online, saying, "Oh, his season's over." But Newcastle think he'll hopefully be back after the March international break. But it could be all done and dusted by then. If we don't pick some points up in the Premier League, he's definitely going to miss the derby, which is a huge blow for us.
But you know what it means, don't you? It means that Santos United's got to step up to the plate and do something that he hasn't done for a long time, and be an inspiration.
Well, yeah, I've read that today that Tadali needs to step up. He needs to be the man now. He has to be the man to accommodate us losing Bruno. He hasn't shown that in previous games where Bruno's been missing. I think he's had the opportunity to stand up, but he hasn't. And I'd like to see that starting from tonight because we need to get rid of this hoodoo, if you like, of not winning when Bruno's not with us. that will give them an absolutely massive boost. And that's why I think a cup run would be great for us this season, because there's a European place at the end of it. Palace done it last season. So what's to say we can't in one-off games? You just never know. And I'd love to have a real good go in the cup this year and go as far as we can. Yes, the likelihood is if we win tonight, we'll get Man City in the next round. Who knows? But
the thing is, though, the more cup games we win, the more chance we've got of pushing league fixtures to the back of the season when Bruno's back.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, but it also breeds confidence, guys. Even the managers and the players, they say that when you're not doing so. I listened to an interview from, I think it was Walker Peters today before their game against Burton, and talking about West Ham's poor form in the Premier League and how a cup run could suddenly just give that motivation and confidence back inside the dressing room and transfer that to the Premier League. It can happen. And Eddie said it in his press conference, Alex, that he's looking at this game. He wants to win. And I believe him. I think he does want to win. He wants to have a good go in the cup. He wants to go as far as he can. And then he said, we'll think about the Champions League from the start of next week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too fussed with the rotation options. The rotation's pretty strong. It's just injuries to key players that's more of an issue. It's Bruno, Joe Linton, Livramento for me. There are so many, and this is going to sound really harsh to some of the other established players, but there are players you can lose and it doesn't upset the apple cart too much. Let's be honest. Like if we lost Pope for a month, I wouldn't cry about it. If we lost Voltemada for 1 month, I think we could cope. There are various positions where it's annoying, but it's not going to end the team's chances of winning a match. Whereas losing players as strong as Bruno, Joe Linton, and Livramento, they're very impactful and they're hard to replicate the performances and the level, the consistency. So we need to build on it, and hopefully the FA Cup can assist with that. The back end of the Premier League season, the run-in, is favourable. If we can get some confidence, I'm trying to be realistic here and put a positive spin on this. After the derby, the only Big Six team we have is Arsenal. After the Sunderland game, we've got Palace, Bournemouth, Brighton, Forest, West Ham, Fulham. They are all games.
It's a very good run-in. Yeah, a very good run-in.
Well, there is Arsenal sandwiched in there, but that is the only Big Six team. If again on paper, and if we can actually turn up, they are all winnable games. But it doesn't mean we're going to win them. But it's there. We could do it. We need 24 more points and a reasonable cup run. Yeah. And by the way, guys, this is from the 22nd of March. I'm talking about the run-in specifically. So if we could get them together, a good run of games, it's doable.
I read some comments again today from certain fans saying, we could do with being knocked out today. We could do with losing the game. Unbelievable bullshit. Absolute unbelievable bullshit. I mean, if you're a Newcastle fan, you do not want your team to lose, no matter what competition you're in, quite frankly. And then they said it was for the, lose for the greater good.
Absolute bollocks.
I mean, absolute shite, Billy. It is. It's absolute shite. And, what about the 6,500 fans that are going down there today? Do you think they've got that attitude? Spending the hard-earned money, really hard-earned money, and then, travelling down thinking, I don't mind if we lose. Not one of them away fans that's travelling down there today will want us to lose. They spent a fortune getting there. So, I mean, they need to stop with this crap.
The fact that the more games we play and in the cup, the league games get pushed back to the end of the season when we've got Bruno fit is reason enough for me. But of course, this is also European. We could get into Europe through it. And if Palace could do it last year, why not us this year? 100%.
And I hate losing. And so do the players. So do the rest of the proper fans. You shouldn't want your side to lose the greater good. What the fuck, man? The greater good would be getting to Wembley and winning the FA Cup. That's the greater good. And another trophy. Come on. I don't understand it. I never will. I never will. I mean, and Billy, we were talking before we came on. It seems to be now that some journalists are pushing a bit of a trend about having to go at supporters who don't necessarily go to the games. Of course, we had Luke Edwards do it. Craig Hope's come out with a terrible article, really upset a lot of people with it, having a dig at the fans again.
Well now.
Yes, he has.
He's quiet about it.
Yeah, well, I'll read it. It was actually Brian who, the True Geordie, sent me this today because I don't subscribe to his newspaper to go and have a look at the article. But this is what he said. But what is more astonishing of late is the failure of a vocal minority far closer to home to recognise what has gone before. There is both a lack of appreciation for the success delivered and understanding of the turbulence endured, which culminated in last summer being navigated not particularly successfully without a sporting director or chief executive. This, of course, is the way and the want of the online algorithm, amplifying dissent and elevating above ground some who belong in a sewer. Yet such amnesia has also crept into the pockets of the fans at St James's Park. So basically calling Newcastle fans sewer rats is the angerism of social media. So he's having to go at the fans who can't go to the games, and then he's making comments saying it's been somehow sucked into St James's Park now to the fans who go every week. And we're all militant fans. We're all forgetting what's gone on in the past. It's the past. Simple as that. It's the past. We're in the present. Fuck me. I think these arseholes, they have a rhetoric now against the fans. They really do. They're turning against the fans. And thank God we've got proper journalists like the Geordie Journals, for instance, who will put questions to Eddie, who listen to what the fans are saying, and who will put the questions to Eddie, what we want to know. Thank God we do have certain journalists who aren't afraid to go against the grain and ask the difficult questions. So hats off to them. But the likes of Edwards and Hope coming out again, trying to hammer the fans is utterly, utterly disgraceful.
It's weird, though, because they did ask really good, hard questions like 2 weeks ago. But then it's just they've done a 180 and just gone for fans, which is odd. I don't understand how that's... And it's weird that 4 of them have all come out with similar articles all at once.
Almost if they've been called in by the club stats, hasn't it?
Well,
I mean, Shamrock's asking there, do you think there are certain fans who have an agenda to get Eddie out at any cost? No, I genuinely don't believe that. I think if you watch, and I know who you're talking about. You're probably talking about, Brian himself and a few others, or even me in the past, and what we've said on here. It's not. It's criticism that I think is fairly due to the manager. It's not to get him out. There's no agenda from any fans to get rid of Eddie Howe, because if you watch all these people, they all say the same. They love Eddie Howe, and they would love nothing more than Eddie to turn it around and start moving up the table again and playing brilliant football. That's the way it is. Everybody loves Eddie and wants him to do well. But just because you criticise him, and I think rightly so, some of his decisions have been baffling in game management and things like that. They've been baffling. And they are well worth questioning. But that is all we're doing. And I think certain journalists are threatened. They feel threatened by fan channels because we have a voice now. We can't just listen to what they write down and then just take it. We have a voice, and they don't understand that. And Geordie Sideplay there, Toon review so negative. Well, you can piss off then if you think we're negative, because we're not. And I certainly wasn't negative about the manager last night. I was bigging him up, saying, "Look, It's
we just had a little talk through about how we can possibly reach European football and the run-in.
Honestly,
how is that negative?
Because it's the same people who are jumping on the back of these journalists, right?
What do they want us to say? That we're going to win the league this season?
Yeah, of course.
Come on.
But it because we have a voice now as fans, so certain journalists feel threatened. Some are actually using it to their advantage, i.e. interacting with the fans like the Geordie Journals do. They interact with fans. But then you get the other ones who certain fans will jump on the back of and say, oh, yeah, everybody's been negative, everybody's been horrible. But nobody listens. Nobody listens to what has been said. And I know that, Luke Edwards had a dig at Brian again on the podcast he did the other day. Didn't name him, but it was clear who he was talking about. But he didn't go into why, and he can't, because when Brian puts a video out, he puts the pictures on the screen to back his opinion up, and he's perfectly entitled to that. People can disagree with him, that's fine. But getting abuse and things like that for having an opinion that's different, and now the journalists are trying to shut everybody down, it's pathetic.
I mean, nobody bothers the written press anymore. Nobody goes on the websites because it's all clickbait and adverts got little pop up from anywhere.
It is a bit weird.
And our way of communicating with fans is more popular than written journalism, the press now. So,
and Anderson's right. There's a big difference between criticism and negativity. But people hear criticism and instantly think of negativity.
I don't understand where this has come from, because after the Brentford defeat, the journalists were quite brutal and honest and asked really good questions. And all of the fans were happy that we got better questions. And then we were really sad that Eddie was quite dejected as a unified fan base. Like, we were like, no, this isn't good enough, but it's sad that Eddie's been pushed that far. So we were all kind of fairly united on that front. Eddie was upset with everything. The journalists were asking the right questions, and the fans were all kind of on the same page to a point. Some were a bit in, a bit out, shake it all about, whatever it is. And then I don't know why all of a sudden the journalists have kind of gone for some of the fans that, but fine, there is an extreme that go too far. Absolutely there is. And there will be some of them on Twitter and stuff. Fine. We're not talking about the absolute super extreme people, but it does feel like they're going for some of the normal fans, which is a bit harsh.
Well, it's sad to see, to be honest, but to be honest, they seem to have an agenda now, and let them get on with it. But we are very close to kick-off, guys. No spoilers in the chat. I mean, it's on BBC TV, so we should all be pretty level. So no spoilers at all, guys. Wait until we've commentated on the incident, and then we can all talk about it in the chat. If you do put spoilers in, you'll be hired out. We don't want to do that. We want to have a really good watch-along again today. Actually, Brian's in the chat. Being a journalist might make you better at writing about football, but it clearly doesn't help you understand the game. Perfectly put.
They have
Perfectly
no clue.
put. Yeah, absolutely.
They toe the party line, don't they? That's simple and straightforward as that for me.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
Anyhow, what's our record like in this green kit? Because I'm not a fan of it. We don't seem to win much in it.
Green,
yeah. We are in the green, yeah. The fantastic green snots.
Whose idea was it to have a shirt the same colour as the grass?
No Bruno and green kits.
Yeah.
I think we might be.
Can only go well, Billy. It can only go well, mate. As we're just looking at Eddie Howe there, very pensive, sitting on the bench. And who's the referee?
Where's the cone bloke?
Chris, is he still suspended?
He was there. He was on the bench on Wednesday.
Oh,
Tuesday,
was it?
Whatever it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Incidentally, Paul,
yes,
a first happened on the Spurs game.
Uh-huh.
I praised the referee. I thought had an outstanding game, Mr. Taylor.
Holy shit!
And said so.
I'll just pick my chin up off the floor, Billy, mate, because I didn't think that would ever happen. But we're ready to go. Tammy Abraham will kick off for Aston Villa. They will go left to right for this first half. Come on, boys. We're underway. Let's get into them and let's just annihilate these fuckers. Come on. Tonali immediately going on the... I'm trying to look at the lineup. It looks like Voldemort in the 10. Certainly from the start. Good closing down there by Asula.
Look at that pressing. Ooh, love it.
Indeed. Not a great header by Luca Dean there, but it's taken down by Barkley. Nice touch onto Abraham. It now comes out wide for Bailey. Good interception by Lewis Hall, but Bailey's got it back. We're in trouble here. Tackle has to be made. Not really brilliantly done. Bailey's in here to the byline, clips it back across, and Ramsdale gets it. But very dangerous early doors there, guys.
Yeah, but 6 and 7s, weren't there? Why Xiao came to the left-hand side and Bruno went to the right, I don't know.
Yeah, cut us open there. But at the other end now, Barnes. Hall takes it brilliantly on his chest. He's running at Lindelof. Barnes goes down, Lewis Hall, but no appeal for a foul. And then Aston Villa do get one. But there was no appeal from any Newcastle player there as to a penalty kick.
No VAR, is there?
No. Let's have a look. Brandon says, just got back from Oslo on the train to Newcastle. Up the mags, TTR. No true fan ever wants a loss. Shola says the Irish guy put out an interesting video the other day defending Eddie against the likes of True Geordie. Did change my thinking a little bit. He got hammered in the chat for it. He got hammered. Not True Geordie, but the Irish guy.
Yeah, because you were talking about things that happened 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, he was going back in history and it wasn't even matching what Brian was saying. So it was a moot video for me. I mean, he wasn't nasty or anything. Don't get me wrong. He just wanted to sort of, I guess, defend Eddie Howe against the opinions of people that have been saying that his tactics have been wrong. But he was looking back. His sort of argument didn't stand up from what he was saying. He kept going back to Bobby Robson and stuff like that. It's got nothing to do with that. Anyway, it's with the Villa goalkeeper now.
I'm about 50 seconds behind, so I'm going to dip out and come back at half time because, yeah.
Okay, mate, no problem.
All right, bud.
I'll see you guys at half time.
Okay, mate.
So there goes Alex. Obviously not sitting in front of his TV, Billy.
No.
But he will be back at half time. Not much going on at the minute. That's a foul on Harvey Barnes. Pushed to the floor there by Bogard. And Newcastle take it quickly. Barnes. Now Tonali down this left-hand near side. Cuts back on his right. Lindelof standing up to him. Tonali. Good ball inside to Voltemada. Tries to clip it through. Not a great ball, though, by Nick. And to be fair, Sula was in a good bit of space there.
Yeah, he wanted too much time, didn't he?
Yeah. Needs to be quicker there. Channel Right says, great Valentine's with my little dog and the Toon review. Hope to see that Korean lad come on. Well, don't...
Hold your breath.
Yeah. Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool for Champions League, Europa League, maybe Newcastle for the conference. We'll see how the season develops, but we don't have Bruno for a substantial amount of time.
I'm concerned with the space that Barkley's already picking up in between our midfield and back four. A minute ago, Voltemada followed him back.
Yeah, here's Douglas Luiz. Tammy Abraham's also coming deep, Billy, but that's great play by Voltemada, and he's hauled down. That's a yellow card straight away in the first 5 minutes. It was poor, really poor defending by Luiz. Voltemada nipped in, and Luiz drags him back. Definite yellow card there. Great play by Big Nick there.
I mean, silly thing to do. Just let him go. Why would you pull him back there?
Well, I had plenty of defenders back. I mean, it's a really silly yellow card, Billy.
It's a ridiculously naive bit of play from an experienced international footballer. You know, Nick Voltemada hasn't got the pace to get to the other end of the pitch. You know, madness.
Yeah. But good for us that he's on a yellow card. As Ramsdale sends the free kick to the edge of the box. Ramsey picks it up. And now Trippier. That's a poor ball by Trippier. And now Villa are on the attack. But Trippier makes up for it with a really good tackle, wins it back, and Newcastle have the ball back now with Ramsey. Ramsey inside two, Nick Voltemada. Here's Voltemada. Skips around two players. Good play by Voltemada there. Now Murphy. Okay. Murphy looked like he was going to get the cross in, goes to Trippier instead. Nice ball back inside for Ramsey. This is nice football. Ramsey, nice skill on the edge of the box. Just nicked off him at the last second there. When he looked like he was about to either pull the trigger or slide somebody in, but now Villa coming back the other way down the far side. They haven't got a lot of men up at the minute, to be honest.
Burn again on the right-hand side. I'm not understanding this.
Yeah, neither am I. And he's out of position now because Villa have it with Bailey into the box. Bailey on his left foot, blocked shot. And again, Dan Burn, I mean, he's staying there, Billy. He's staying on the right-hand side. I don't know whether he's just told Chow just to stay there for now while Villa are on the attack. But again, there was a huge gap there because Burn came to the right. Oh, nice play by Voltemada. Now Asula. Nice little layoff. Murphy back to Trippier. And again, look at the run Asula made there, Billy.
Oh, yeah.
He was away there.
He was well gone then. Trippier started picking them runs up on Wednesday. That was a good thing about it, but
He beautifully spun away from, I think it was Dean he spun away from there.
Yeah, gone.
Anyway, Burner's on the ball now on the far side, but on the wrong side at the minute. Back to Aaron Ramsdale, who decides he wants to come out and be a sweeper. Now to Malik Chow. Chow to Hall. Nowhere for Hall to go, so he goes back to Chow. Chow with a lovely ball inside. That's a brilliant ball to Ramsey, and he plays a lovely one out to Trippier. Trippier now on the right-hand side. Clips it in towards the box. Falderbar's header is a terrible one, but it comes to Harvey Barnes. Barnes still with it in the box. Plays it back to Ramsey. Takes it well, but then tackled. Trippier now. Trippier deflected off Tonali, and Villa eventually managed to scramble it away. And then Burns steps up to win it back. This is good from Newcastle. Hungry to get the ball, Billy.
Yeah, we look much better again, don't we? And Onana's already made 2 crucial blocks in his own penalty area.
He has.
We look a good side again.
Wasn't the best header for Voldemar, Billy, but we'll skip over that. Here's
At least he went for it. At least he went for it.
Yeah, he did go for it this time. Yeah, absolutely. Hall, now to Barnes. Barnes running at Bogart, cuts inside to Voldemar, now to Hall. Hall then across for Byrne, who's now gone back to his normal position. But I don't know why he was twice now. He's gone walkabout, Billy.
Yeah. Oh, doesn't it?
Oh, Murphy, that was put Chow under pressure there, but we get away with it. Here's Voldemar again in the centre circle. Plays it simply out to Trippier. Come on, Kieran, move the ball up, man. He hammers a ball left to Barnes, takes it well on his chest there. Barnes now inside. Good run this by Barnes. Takes the shot. Didn't get anything really on it, and it's wide of the post. But I don't mind that from Harvey Barnes, Billy, cutting in and shooting. You know, he's done it many times and done it successfully. Just didn't catch that right at all.
Well, no, if you don't buy a ticket, you know, you just don't win a raffle, do you? But, yeah.
Tommy Tuchel's at the game, Billy.
I've been impressed so far, I have to say.
Is Tuchel looking at Barnes?
It could be.
Hopefully he is.
I think he's looking at Hall.
I mean, he's got to be a shoo-in. Jesus. As Chow lets that go over his head and out for a throw-in. It's definitely been a positive start by Newcastle, this, Billy.
It is. We've gone to the retro numbers on our shirts as well. The retro Adidas numbers from the 70s.
We have.
The Forest won the League and European Cup in with Adidas.
I used to love them old goals, Billy. Do you remember the old goals that were sort of hooped over? Just sort of, oh, that's not a good ball by Voldemar, but we get away with that. Tonali took a bit of a hospital pass and managed to get the ball back. Do you remember the little looped goals, Billy?
Yeah.
Back in the 70s. Not a good header again by Villa, but Ramsey's header goes straight to Bijou in goal. But, I mean, look, we had plenty of Villa fans on in the match preview last night, Billy. You all said the same thing. That Villa aren't playing very well. This is a great opportunity for us to go down there and win.
For some reason, they're better suited to playing away from home. I think they can play a little bit of low block and counter-attack stuff. I
mean, there's an awful ball from Lindelof. Now, Voldemar, again, all over him, but he does really well there to get the ball off to Murphy. Now Trippier. Trippier down the line for Murphy. Murphy, and that's going to be, is that gone out for a corner? Linesman says it stayed in. Barnes, but Villa deal with it. And Barnes' boot came off there, which didn't help him. Bailey now inside for Louise. And again, Hall is in there very quickly. And Louise very late in with the tackle, Billy. But luckily for him, there wasn't too much of a coming together there.
No, he was lucky there because he did leave his foot in.
Tonali, lovely ball out to Trippier. Murphy's about 5 yards offside.
Oh, come on.
I mean, his awareness for the offside is unbelievable. But Villa clearly are rattled early doors, Billy, because, you know, we've seen their centre-backs try and make some clearances and their passing's completely off. Lindelof's gave the ball away 2 or 3 times already as well.
Lindelof's he always seems to be like a very nervous player. Oh, nearly.
I know. Yeah. Now Lindelof's just deciding to take the whole of the Newcastle team on. Here comes Aston Villa. Out to the left-hand side, look at Dean. He will send in a cross. It's Ramsdale's all day long. in his
Also,
lovely pink outfit. Yeah. Now Ramsey for Newcastle. Trippier. Murphy again. Why is he doing that?
We made a run and again it was ignored.
Yeah, but I think that he played it, Bill. He was offside already. Here's Louise for Villa to Onana, who's trying to settle this down here and try and get Villa some time on the ball, which they haven't had in the first 11 minutes of the game. Here's Louise again, just over the halfway line. It's slow, isn't it, from Villa, Billy? Yeah, I mean, really slow.
They seem devoid of ideas, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, the idea should be give it Rodgers and let him cook. That should be the idea for him, really.
Well, or Barkley, who in the first couple of minutes was finding a lot of space.
He's still in that space now.
Yeah. Here's Onana again for Villa. Bailey. Bogard inside again for Onana. What's his name, Billy?
Onana. What's his name?
Onana. Here's Luca Dean. And again, Newcastle just pressing Villa back all the time. Onana again. Oh, lucky bugger. I think he actually mistimed his touch there, Billy. And Voldemar was almost in.
Get up.
But, I mean, dear me. How lucky are Villa to still have the ball here. I don't know how they've still got it.
Incidentally, I don't believe that Asuda's touched the ball yet.
No, he hasn't. He's given a free kick.
Oh.
Yeah, it was late. It was late by Chow, I have to say it. Connor says, proud armchair fan now living over in Australia, tuning in at 4 a.m., spending a fortune to come over in March, April to hopefully get some games. Can't wait.
When you come over, Connor, make sure you go and knock Luke Edwards' door.
Yeah, and tell him does he expect you to come over every week to the games from Australia? Because apparently you're not allowed to support Newcastle. What an absolute tool bag.
Anyhow, Ross Barkley from here is very dangerous.
He is, but it looks like Louise is going to take it, Billy. Barkley's gone away.
Rodgers is there. Yeah, Barkley's pissed off. Is Dean you there? No, it's Rodgers, isn't it?
It looks like Rodgers is going to, who has an insane amount of what I can only describe as Vicks on his shirt, Billy. So he must have a bit of a cold.
Unless he's been to a bukkake party.
Let's not go there. Well, Abraham's in miles of space, and Villa score. Is the offside flag up? No, it's not. Villa have scored, completely bamboozled us from the free kick, and Tammy Abraham gives Villa the lead. We'll have to see the replay, but what on earth were we doing there? We switched off completely and let Villa just do their thing.
Just simple, went to sleep.
Oh, my fucking God. That was awful.
They were all awaiting, the shot didn't come, and they're totally suckered us.
It's clever, because look, Rodgers takes a few steps back as if he's going to hit it. Louise then creeps in. Oh, he's offside. He's miles offside.
And that's where
there's no VAR. He's offside. That would have been disallowed. Oh, my goodness. How's the linesman not seen that? But still, I mean, offside or not, we completely switched off for that goal.
Yeah, well, you should be playing offside from that. I mean, it's defensive errors as much as him being offside, but why isn't, the linesman should be spied now.
Yeah. He should. I mean, definitely... there's no VAR, guys, because some of the smaller teams are still in the FA Cup, so you can't have it both ways, can you? So, unfortunately, that's the rule. But we are 1-0 down. I mean, offside or not, we just switched off for that goal, Billy. It's terrible defending.
Poor, excellent free kick. Well worked, and we just sat and fell asleep.
Not great, especially after such a good start. You know, we've bossed this game so far. That's just a kick in the nads, Billy.
Especially with it being so unfair.
Yeah. Here's Bailey. Oh, Bogard's giving it away. Now, chance for Asula. Oh, dear me. Asula's hit a shot. Yeah.
Nearly went for a corner at our end.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not, let's just... Oh, Eddie's got his pen and paper out again. I mean, listen, I'm all for having a shot, but...
Unless he's going to let to the line and saying that was offside, you blind twat.
Yeah.
I don't know what Sailor's done to his hair. It's shocking.
I mean, look, we can scream offside all we want, right? And it was offside, but at the end of the day, we completely switched off. Good work by Asula, but Lindelof watched the bounce better and managed to clear it away. We're not out of this, Billy. I think there's goals in this for us.
Yeah, but I mean, irrespective of whether we went to sleep or not, 2 wrongs don't make a right. It's offside.
Well, yeah, it's offside. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, terrible, right? Terrible from the linesman, that. I mean,
it wasn't even just one. It was two or three of them offside.
I mean, you know, there's a chance that Newcastle tried to play the offside trap there, and it worked, but the linesman said otherwise. Long ball from Ramsdale, headed down by Dean. And that's a great play from Morgan Rogers. I mean, that is unbelievable play from Rogers.
No point chasing him and going catching him.
No, here's Barkley. Out to Bailey. Danger here for Newcastle. Pull back across. Good block. What a block that was.
Ciao.
Huge block there as that was 2-0. But again, far too easy for Villa. Here's Bailey again. Back to Bogard. Back to Bailey. No cross coming in from Villa here. It goes to Onana. And Villa will recircle and go again. Oh, we've been sucked in again. And Barkley on the edge of the box didn't strike it well, and it bounces into the arms of Aaron Ramsdale. But again...
Well, he looks offside. Dean looks offside that time.
Well, I think... But what a block that is by Malik Chow, Billy. Down on one knee. And he takes it full on in the breadbasket there to stop that going in the back of the net. Here's Tonali for Newcastle. Ramsey. Tonali again. Burn now with a bit of space. Sends it to Hall. Barnes. And Barnes is fouled by Bogard again. That's 3 times. I mean, is the referee not going to have a word with him or something? Yeah. Jesus Christ. E.G. says, as someone whose family is from Newcastle area and now lives in America, I find Edwards' comments disrespectful. Don't we want the club to grow? Cheers. Well, is this Tammy Abraham down? He looks in a bit of pain here. But we're just going to see the goal again here, Billy. I mean, that is clearly offside. There's no doubt about it.
Well, there's 2 of them offside, isn't there? Maybe 3.
Bloody hell.
And this is where VAR is slightly to blame, because linesmen and referees depend on VAR now.
Yeah.
You know, in the olden days, I'd have flagged that, no danger.
It was a clever free kick, I have to say. I mean, Rodgers walks back looking like he's going to blast it, and then, you know, and Tyndall's shouting 2 men off. It doesn't matter. It's given. Dan says, armchair fan in the Northeast who's won his first ballot ever for the Everton game. Most journalists can do one. They get paid to go to games.
That is true.
Absolutely. But there is some good ones out there, like I said earlier on in the show. Definitely some good ones. Tammy Abraham's a lot taller than I remember him, Billy. He's a big lad, isn't he?
Yeah, he's always been a big fella, big unit.
Well, he seems to be okay, but he'll have to wait to come back on now because the trainer had to come on. Long ball out to this near side again. Barnes takes it down really well. Cuts inside into Voldemar. Again, 2 men around him, but he's beaten them both. Great play from Voldemar. Then out now to Trippier. Trippier. Back to Voldemar. Good running by the German there to create some space. Plays it back to Chow. Sorry, Murphy. Tonali. Back to Trippier again. Trippier for Murphy. That's better football from Newcastle. Murphy can't get the cross in, though. And Villa deal with it. I thought they dealt with it, but they haven't. Ramsey looked offside. That looked like a corner as well. And Villa managed to clear the ball. A little bit scrappy there, Billy, but I think there's goal in this for us, man.
There is, but they just keep getting to the same areas, don't they? You know.
Well, Voldemar did really well there, Billy. Played it out to Trippier, and Trippier then slowed it down again instead of whipping it in.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's Byrne. Hall. Barnes again. Barnes. Lovely ball from Harvey Barnes. Just intercepted by Lindelof. And that'll be a throw to Newcastle United. Really well spotted. The run from Asula. Clipped over the top from Barnes. And Lindelof just got a toe on it to send it for a throw in. Here's Burn now. For Malik Chow. Burn again. Voldemada. He's looked very good in this first half, Nick Voldemada, Billy. His touch is there.
If only he could do it 10 yards further up the pitch, it'd be outstanding.
Yeah. Barnes. Voldemada. Lovely touch. Back for Barnes. Barnes cuts right across the field. Trippier and acres of space on the right. Trippier, first time ball for Murphy. Murphy, back to Trippier. Trippier goes first time into the box now. It's over Asula's head, comes to Lewis Hall. And Hall dances away. Is that a foul? Says the referee. Oh, that's not a foul. We won the ball there, you prick. Free kick to Villa.
Be interesting to see that one on Hall again.
That's a penalty.
That's a penalty.
That's a penalty.
It's a penalty. That's a penalty. Nowhere near the ball.
How the hell is he not giving a penalty for that?
Stood there looking at it from 5 yards away.
That's got to be a penalty.
It is a penalty. That is a penalty.
Hey, there's a rabbit off here. There's a fucking rabbit off. That offside goal and now that. That was a clear penalty. I mean, Lindelof sticks his leg out and Hall goes over it.
Yeah.
How is that not a foul?
The ref's looking straight at it. No one in the way. 5 yards away. Scandalous.
Jesus Christ. That's a stone waller, Billy.
Yep.
Barnes flicks it in for Asula, but he goes down, can't take it. I like the way Barnes and Voldemada have linked up in this game, Billy. There's some nice little movements between the two of them.
Yep.
Good header again by Chow. Abraham now for Villa, deep in his own half, manages to get it back to Luca Dean. Inside for Lindelof. And Lindelof manages to get it to Abraham, and then he's tripped over by what's Burnt coming in there for?
I don't know. I really don't know.
And he's out of position again here. And thank God Tonali's there to save the fucking day. Burn is the left centre back. Billy, why is he coming all the way at the right-hand side and then fouling players?
Even when he was playing well, he gets pulled out of position easily. He follows the ball, unfortunately.
Well, thank God Tonali was awake there, Billy, because the ball was played towards Barkley there, where Burn wasn't. That's not a great pass by Chow either. Goes out to play at Newcastle's throat.
I feel fucking done here.
Yeah, well, hey, there's got to be some questions asked here. I mean, the referee's looking right at that penalty, Billy. It's not like he couldn't have seen that trip.
Well, he definitely saw it.
Unbelievable. I mean, I've just seen a good comment there. Why are the players not making more of that and going at the referee for that? Because, fucking hell, 72% possession for Newcastle in the last 5 minutes. But the problem is, Billy, we haven't made the keeper make a save. It's the same old story again.
It is, yeah.
I mean, Asula spent more time on his arse than anywhere else at the minute.
As soon as I'd one touch, that shot that went for a fucking throw-in.
Yeah. And then twice he's had the ball played in, he's fell out.
He can't control the ball, no.
Great play again from Rodgers, trying to step away. And he's given... Oh, my God, he's given a yellow card now to Chow.
Oh, you give him a yellow card for playing the bastard ball, but you don't give a fucking penalty. He's played the ball here.
I mean, that's just both of them wrestling for the ball. That's not a yellow card.
It's not even a free kick.
That's a fucking disgrace, man.
Not even a free kick.
Hey, this isn't right here. There's something going on. Kavanagh is an absolute bell end in this game. Anyway, Louise with the free kick. Plays it out to this near side to Bailey. Takes it well. Hall is with him, though. Bailey. Cross comes Barnes. Barnes does really well to win the ball, and away we go. Bailey claims he was fouled. Barnes has played the...
Wanker.
Yeah,
that's
I mean, that was... He tried to hit it with the outside of his boot, Billy, but I think he just flapped at it.
I bet Bailey's up on his feet now. Here he goes.
Yeah,
Look, got the ball back.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
Not even a limp. What a fucking stroker.
Long ball again by Bijou. Good header from Chow again. Well, how a referee, man? He's dragging him back, you prick!
Oh, this is...
What the fuck?
He's not even trying to hide it now.
Nah. In comes across again. Header wide of the post. I think it's Bailey with the header. Must have been that a terrible injury he suffered, Billy, putting him off header in the ball. I mean, if that was a yellow card to Malik Chow, how on earth was that not a free kick for pulling Barnes back there?
Well, it wasn't even a free kick because he played the ball. Didn't even go through the player to get to the ball either. Scandalous decision. And that's about the fourth one we've seen in 26 minutes.
Yeah. Agreed.
I won't be fucking praising referees again. Fuck them.
No, I don't think no.
Fucking bunch of trouble.
Valdemar wins the header. Now, Asula does well. Skips around a couple of players, but it gives the ball away. It's back to Bijou again. Left-footed ball by the Villa goalkeeper. And Louise has it for Villa. Turns it. It's too easy for him to get out of that little... Nah, too easy that for Louise.
He's been stuck, hasn't he, so far?
Yeah, he's had a poor game. But I mean, what do we expect? But he's been given no minutes really since he's been back. So
he's hasn't he?
Yeah. Well done, Tonali. Takes the ball off Barkley. Now Ramsey to the edge of the box, and Ramsey goes down. Referee says no foul again.
No. You've got to be stabbed in the face to get almost a penalty here.
Well, we'll have to have another look at that one. I mean, he did try and go through three Villa players, but hey, we'll have to see a replay of that. Hall with a good header. Valdemar does well again. Barnes, Asula gives it away again. Poor from Asula. Really poor. Great tackle, Jacob Ramsey. Get in, son. Come on. Hall's playing as a centre midfield at the minute. Now Tonali sends it out wide again for Trippier, who's got a lot of space, but not the pace to get behind Morgan Rogers. Back to Tonali. Trippier can come inside now for Malik Chow. Chow to Burn. Not much available, though, in front of him.
Cutting edge, lads. Cutting edge. Have some about you, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. We're going nowhere at the minute, but here's Chow.
Then we'll get back, lads.
Burn now. We're back in our half. What the fuck? And then Chow, it's a terrible pass. It's a 3-on-3 for Villa here. We've got to be very careful. It's Barkley to Abraham now in the box. Tammy Abraham, not a great bit of play by him, and a straight the arms of Ramsdale. What a terrible pass by Malik Chow. But that was coming, Billy. We saw it all day long there.
No cutting edge at all, on that, especially on that right-hand side.
Now Barnes. Valdemar makes a good run, but Barnes goes back to Hall. Good ball by Hall. Nice little play between him and Tonali. Now Barnes. To Burn. Burn has Chow in acres of space on the far side. Here is Chow over the halfway line now for Newcastle. Chow again. Murphy made a run, was ignored. Fuck me! Play him in!
Well, he must have thought it was Murphy.
Hall. That's a beautiful ball for Barnes. Harvey Barnes! Oh, that's a penalty! Fucking penalty!
That's definitely a penalty. He ain't give it! He's not giving it.
Unbelievable! You can't be fucking serious. That's a blatant penalty. Look at this. It's fuck off.
That's the second one, maybe third.
There. He's put his legs. Oh my God. My fucking God. Fuck off. Anyway. What is going on here? Hall does well to get the ball back to Ramsdale, but I'm smelling a big fucking fish here, Billy. Never mind a rat.
Not like robbery and live on international TV. Scandalous.
Unbelievable. Disgrace. Ball played in looking for Asula, but he's not going to get there. Bijou comes out for Villa. Do you know what, Billy? We've played well in this first half, but the problem is there's no cutting edge again. I mean, we should have had 2 penalties.
Maybe even 3.
Maybe even 3. Yeah, because we haven't seen the other one, have we, from Ramsey, funny enough?
No.
Fucking hell. I mean, Villa haven't been great at all. We've knocked the ball around really well. But the problem is, I mean, Murphy's been non-existent in this game.
As always.
Yeah. Bijou clips it away. That's going to be Tonali's header. Good header by Tonali for Barnes. Flicks it on looking for Voltemada. He turns. Come on, referee!
No free kick.
No.
Oh, dear me.
No, fuck off. Something's not right here. How was that not a foul?
The one foul that wasn't a foul, we got a yellow card for. I mean, it's blatant.
Here's Tonali for Newcastle. Not a great ball, but we win a throw-in. This has been disgusting. Absolutely disgusting refereeing. Well, officiating as a whole, because how the fuck he didn't see that offside? Jesus wept, man. Here's Hall now. Barnes trying to get a first time to Burn.
Get back, you fucking...
Throw in. I mean, he's Tonali now to Malachau. Nothing really in front of him. Goes back to Burn, who's got plenty of space to bring it forward. Hall. Burn. Tonali. Tonali hits a beauty for Kieran Trippier. Can he win the header? Rodgers is defending. Brings it down. Rodgers in a bit of trouble here. Get into him. Get into him, Murphy. Stop standing off him, man. Fuck me. Look at him. He's just fucking jogging on his... What's he doing, Billy?
Cowardice.
Jesus, we've got it back, though, with Barnes now. Barnes. Asula. Barnes. Oh, side net from Harvey Barnes.
Yeah, should have.
I mean, the angle was really tight, to be fair to him, but
Ramsey on the back post and marked.
But again, we're forcing Villa to make a mistake there. This time it was Torres who gave the ball away. Nice bit of play by Asula. Yeah, it was hard to get it across to him, Billy, to be fair. There was plenty of Villa players there. It comes off the side of the post, to be fair to Barnes. Not far away, Billy. Not far away.
The gap was there for him to go for, to be fair.
But fucking Murphy. Oh, he's give us a free kick, Billy.
Hey! Hey!
Oh, my God.
Hey!
I think I should play Granny just for getting the fucking free kick.
You're fucking right.
Here's Burn. Oh, stop to Jesus. Back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale, good ball. Really good ball to Murphy. Now on to... Oh, Murphy's off... Oh,
that's not offside.
He's come from an offside. He was offside when the ball was played, Billy.
Murphy was. What a fucking plank.
Fuck me with a hamster. Anyway.
Get him off and get a Lango on. Fucking half time. It's fucking too late.
Yeah. Here's Bailey. Spins away from Lewis Hall, who looks extremely tired there, Billy. Yeah. Not a good ball for Abraham, and Ramsdale comes out to get the ball, but Hall looks desperately tired right now. Which is strange because he was rested, wasn't he, at Tottenham?
Yeah.
Again, Murphy's made a run. And this time Murphy's frustrated he wasn't played in. To be fair to him, he's done that 3 times and never got the ball. Unless they are looking up saying, oh, it's Murphy, and then turning away. Now he's on the ball. Jacob Murphy. Trippier.
No cutting edge.
No. Tonali now. Across to Burn. Voldemada. Lovely ball out to Trippier. Ramsey. Trippier again. Flicks it now to Murphy. Oh, my fucking Lord.
Get him off now.
That was a 4-yard pass to Jacob Murphy, folks, and he couldn't control it, and it's gone for a Villa throw-in. Literally, a pass along the ground, he couldn't control it, and it's gone for a fucking throw.
I think I'd rather have Ryan Fraser playing there.
Yep. Get fucking Miggy back with that playing. But we've got a player on the bench who is actually picking up a bit of confidence in Alanga. Yet he still plays Murphy. Oh, what a turn that is by Rodgers, by the way. Lovely turn.
Brilliant.
Now Louise. Dean is making inroads down that left-hand side. Trippier's on him. It goes to Dean. Morgan Rodgers is also there. Wasn't picked up, but it goes back to Louise again. Louise is going to have a pop here. And Dawson, he's not far away.
Good effort.
Goodness me, what an effort that is. Not far away, Billy Bob.
No, you'll see it more from this angle.
Bloody hell.
That is close.
I mean, Ramsdale, he was full stretch for that, and it's literally a foot over the bar. Yeah, there's something not right about Lewis Hall, Billy. I don't know whether he's injured or not. I don't know, but he doesn't look comfortable.
He was holding his groin a minute ago.
Yeah. Here is Hall with the header. Flicked on by Asula. Sorry, Ramsey for Asula. Voldemada. Oh, does brilliantly well. Fell over, but then plays a wonderful little chip to Kieran Trippier. But again, the pace isn't there. Have we won a corner? No, says the referee. That's a corner!
Dear me. Any 50-50.
Here we go. How has the referee not seen that? Trippier's foot is pointing to the other side of the pitch, so the ball physically can't go where it did unless Rodgers touched the ball. Yeah, tell you something. This isn't right.
Well, Eddie Howe's doing all he can do, and that's smile because it's blatant.
I mean, it's blatant. It is so bad, this refereeing. Burn. What? Why? I don't understand that tactic, Billy, because he's done it 5 times now. And there he goes again. And he didn't win the ball, but he's got it now. Thanks to a ricochet. Voldemada. Back to Hall. Barnes. Cuts inside. Tonali. Burn again.
Nick wants it. Give it to his feet.
Yeah. Chow. That's a wonderful ball for Lewis Hall. That is a super. Oh, it's gone under Lewis Hall's foot. And out for a throw in. I mean, you know, it's again the same old story, Billy, with the cutting edge. We've had so much of the ball in this first half, but we haven't tested the goalkeeper once. No. Not once. He hasn't had a save to make. Beauregard with a throw in. Barnes.
There's never cutting edge when Murphy plays, though. There ain't.
Well, no, there's not. I mean, look at that Voldemort. 4 players on him there. Asula closing down Bijou now. I mean, Asula's been terrible as well, to be fair. But I'm putting that down to rustiness. Now we've got it back on the edge of the box. Asula, Murphy. Oh, what the fuck was that? Fuck off. Jesus Christ.
Don't give it him back. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Here's Tonali. I mean, that was dreadful, Billy.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. How can he not get past the first man there? Ramsey now for Newcastle. Oh, lovely turn. Still Ramsey. Well played. Lovely play from Ramsey. Voldemada now. Voldemar. Across to Trippier. Trippier to Murphy. Oh, wow! How red do you want to be, Lucas Dean? You dirty bastard!
That's a red.
That's a horrific challenge, that. That is an absolute sickener from Lucas Dean there. That's a fucking horrific tackle.
Yellow card, of course it is.
Well, of course it is. He's not going to send him off, is he? Let's have another look at that. Oh, that's a red card.
That's a red card all day, every day. All day and every fucking day.
Look how high is that? That's gone down his shin onto the top of his boot.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Fuck me. Look at that on his shin there. Look at that.
Big hole in his fucking shin. Have you seen
He's
that?
got a hole in his fucking shin.
Can you see that, Ref? See that big hole in his shin where he went over the fucking ball?
This is a disgrace. This needs looking into, this fucking first half. That's a fucking horror tackle, that. I mean, he's gone right down his shin. Right down his shin with his studs. This needs fucking looking into. The decisions in this first half have been fucking rank. And I know I'm swearing a lot, guys, but I can't help it. I'm a passionate fan like the rest of yous. Trippier's going to take the free kick. But fucking hell, we should have had a fucking 3 penalties, a sending off. The goal was offside. Unbelievable. Free kick from Trippier. In it comes. Voldemar just doesn't get the purchase on it, and Bijou's down to claim it.
Well, if we scored, I'll disallow the cunt. Excuse my language.
Well, he probably would. I mean, Voldemar can't jump because Lindelof's all over the back of him, but they're never going to get a penalty for that in a million fucking years, are we?
Yeah, that was good defending.
Unbelievable, Billy.
That was good defending, to be fair. From Lindelof.
Oh, look at the goal. I mean, what's the goalkeeper gone down there for? Jesus Christ. This is mental. Absolutely mental. Abraham flicks it on for Bailey now. Bailey doesn't really control it very well. Manages to keep it in. Gets it back to Bogard for Villa. Inside for Louise. Now Bailey. Back to Louise again. Bailey goes on the run. Hall is caught out there. Bailey will get to it. Dan Burn comes across corner to Aston Villa. There's something not right about Lewis Hall, Billy. There's definitely something wrong. I mean, this is madness. It's absolutely disgusting. Need VAR, Billy.
I'll never forget. I'll never learn about it again.
Anyway, Bailey will take the corner for Aston Villa. It's not a great one, but he's got it back somehow. Second ball in, along the ground. We've got to be careful here. Abraham managed to get it back to Barkley. Now Louise clips it forward. How? That must be offside. Surely to Christ. And again, Dan Burn tells the referee to go where he should go. How was there no offside flag there?
About 4 from that time. Christ almighty.
This is unbelievable. This. I mean,
Who's
this
fucking
is
lineman, Prince Bastard William.
actually unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. Coming up to the 45th minute, Villa have another corner. Crossed in, blocked again. Hall tries to get there and does. And it's another corner, Aston Villa. Lewis Hall disagrees. 1 minute of additional time.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Kevin Jacob Murphy was down.
Tammy Abraham's treatment as
Tammy
well.
Abraham was down.
Yeah.
It's fucking absolute nonsense.
This is madness, This is utter fucking madness. I mean, sometimes fans moan on about a referee too much, but this has been an utter disgrace. An absolute utter disgrace. Now we can catch Villa on the break here. And while we went on with the goalkeeper's come miles out, that's a penalty. That's a red card. He's off. The goalkeeper is sent off.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
Bijou takes out Asula, and Louise is absolutely furious by the decision. But he was through. Villa claimed there was men back, but he's off the pitch.
There probably was men back.
It's a sending off. Louise is going at the referee like a mad cat.
We'll send him off and all then.
But Bijou is off. What the fuck was he doing out there? It's terrible goalkeeping for a start. Then he makes no attempt to get the ball. He just slices Asula down.
There probably are players back, to be fair, to the goalkeeper.
Let's have another look. There isn't, Billy. In fairness, there isn't. There's two Newcastle. That's a sending off all day long.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's a terrible. Actually, it's Murphy. It's a fucking awful touch by Murphy to go around the keeper, but then he's sliced down.
Yeah, it's not a red card for me. I think there's a player that will get round.
No, I think it's a red card, Billy. We've got 2 against 1 there. If he's got to go for that, you can't get away with that these days. And you know what, Billy? Whether it was a send off or not, I don't fucking care.
No,
it's a little bit of, a little bit of how's your father, because it's a fucking. They should be down to 10 anyway from Lucas Dean's tackle. We should have had 3 penalties. The goal should have been disallowed. We've got to have something back.
Yep. I had visions of the referee blown up for time.
Can you get yourself to the dressing room, Bijou, you fucking twat? He's looking at the monitors, but we've got to wait till Martinez comes on, haven't we?
Yeah, I had visions of the referee blown up for full time, half time before the minute up.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Now who
take some fucker off, ref. Can't just fucking send him off and bring a goalie. Only got to take one off.
Question is, who do they take off? At the moment, we're just seeing Bijou do the walk of shame.
They haven't taken any cunts off, are they?
31, Leon Bailey.
Doesn't look very happy about it, does he?
Now, this will change things for the second half, Mr. Trey. Get Alanga on. Get Alanga on that fucking field. By the way, can I just say that Murphy, when he touched the ball to go around the keeper, I mean, that was probably going for a fucking goal kick, by the way, because it was a dreadful touch around the goalkeeper. But now Martinez has come on, who is the better of the goalkeepers.
A much better goalkeeper than Bijan Fraser, whatever his fucking name is.
Bijan Frisch. Is that a dog?
Yeah.
I think it is. Anyway, Tonali with a free kick right at the end of the first half. The referee should allow some time for all that goings on there.
Yeah.
Tonali gives it to Barnes instead of putting it in the box. Barnes taken out. Referee says no foul again.
Fuck you having a laugh, ref!
And then he's blown for half time.
Fuck
What?
off.
I mean, I can see what Eddie Howe's saying there, and he's not happy. This is bullshit. I mean, there was at least a 4-minute delay there, Billy, for the sending off. And then Barnes is absolutely crippled there by Ross Barkley, and there's no fucking foul.
It's ridiculous.
Newcastle are absolutely incensed by this. And look, they may be at 10 men, but this referee has been absolutely disgraceful.
Oh, well, he'll even it up second half. Don't worry about that. He'll even it up second half. You can guarantee it.
Billy, that is... I mean, I'd love to know what Alan Shearer's saying there, because that is ultimately the worst bit. I think that's possibly the worst referee in half we've seen this season. I'll go as far as saying that, Billy.
But this season, I think ever. I don't think I've seen a worse half of refereeing in my life.
It was absolutely dreadful. No excuse for refereeing like that.
No, the damn dumplings laughing.
I mean, the first goal is clearly offside by a fucking mile. Alex, come on then, matey. Have your say, because we've had ours. Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Right. So positives first. We've been fine. We've been okay considering it's Villa away. Not too bad. Ramsey fell asleep a few times in the middle against Rodgers. Trippier missed his.
But we haven't made the goalkeeper make a save, Alex. That's the only thing.
I'm coming to that. I'm coming to hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Please. I'm passionate, Alex. I'm up behind right now. I'm furious.
It's been solid. Osula's not gotten into the game enough. We do need to work that final opportunity. The most of it's really tidy. We're not getting enough shots on goal. However, that being said, this is much better than it was against Spurs and previous games in terms of our overall solidity. We just look better. We do absolutely need to work the goalkeeper more, which we will do second half, I'm sure. Now, let's talk about the other things. So we absolutely should have had, at least one penalty, very possibly two. Their goal should not have stood, and they should have had 2 red cards. Luca Digne absolutely should have walked for that horror tackle, which is not dissimilar to the one that Gordon got sent off against Van Dijk versus Liverpool. It's an absolute disgrace. The referee is not blowing for anything, and it's taken an absolute stonewaller for us to get a decision. A stonewaller. Like we should have had.
It blew for a yellow card.
We should have had 2 red cards. This game should be done.
I mean, I'm seeing the red card now. I'm in no doubt that that's a red, because if you look where Barnes is running, Barnes thinks that Murphy's going to get round the goalkeeper and play him in. Initially, he was going in that direction.
Danny Murphy was like, I'm not sure. Shut up, Danny Murphy. It's a red card. What are you talking about?
Of course it's a fucking red card. You look at the way Barnes is running. Barnes is actually on that replay there. Barnes is running to get the ball. He's going in that direction, but then he thinks that Murphy's going to get round the keeper, and he's then changed his run to go through the middle to be played into score. It's a penalty. It's a red card all day long.
How bad we've been in recent weeks, I get that we're not working the goalkeeper. For those of you saying that, you're absolutely right. We need a better final ball. We need to work the goalkeeper, 100%. But the rest of it has been fairly solid. It's a much improved performance. We've been absolutely destroyed by the officials in the first 45 minutes.
Well, we're just seeing that tackle on Murphy again there. How that isn't a red, I'll never know. And I'd love to know what they're saying in the studio. He's got a hole in his fucking leg.
He has, yeah. It's a Stonewall penalty.
It's incredible.
Penalty, red card even. And I honestly think that the fouls on Lewis Hall inside the box is a pen. There was one on Barnes, which is questionable, but you get them. It's a joke. I think Villa's goal is not even close to being a goal.
And then we didn't see the Ramsey one, Alex. Ramsey was convinced he was tripped when he went through in the box as well.
Yeah, that's 4.
We didn't even see a replay of that one.
Barnes, Ramsey, and 2 on Hall. That's 4 questionable shouts.
Yeah.
And then Dan Burn nearly lost his absolute rag at the linesman. When Villa got that quick succession of a couple of corners, it was off the result of another offside that was not flagged. The linesman, he must be hung over. Get him off. Honestly, they need to bin him off and substitute the linesman. But
even at the end, Alex, even at the end, the sending off, that was an extra 4 minutes that all that rigmarole took place. He let us take the free kick. Barnes is then poleaxed by Barkley. He doesn't give the free kick and then blows for half time.
But it's the other side. It's the linesman on the other side that hasn't got a clue. Well, to be fair, they both haven't got a clue. But it's just it's so frustrating because we are playing a lot better.
Absolutely, we are
ruining the game, and it's really frustrating. Howe and Tyndall are absolutely seething.
Eddie Howard half-time there was absolutely foaming. I mean, you could see what he was saying.
I'm pretty sure I listened to him say the word disgrace. I think I saw that. I can't verify it, but
he's got every right to. He's got every right to. It's unbelievable. I mean, we're seeing the free kick again for the goal. How that linesman does not see that offside. He's miles offside. It's not like it's even close.
Yeah,
I can't believe what we've just seen. I really can't.
A lot of the positivity came from momentum that they didn't deserve. So the Ross Barkley half volley chance came from momentum they got from the goal which they shouldn't have had. The corners that they shouldn't have had because of an offside through ball. Their momentum has come from illegal plays, and it's a joke. We've been really solid. Really solid.
Quote from Alan Shearer in the studio. I'd just like the referee to do his job properly. That's all I'm asking.
Well,
and apparently they all said Dean should have been sent off. It's a red card. No doubt about it.
Joke.
And but the thing is, Alex, again, what does this do for the lads as well? You know, they're playing well. Yes, we haven't got the cutting edge yet. We haven't got a shot and tested the keeper. But we're playing some nice stuff and cutting Villa open. But what does it say to the players when everything is... The referee is just not getting anything right. Literally nothing.
It's not handy. It's not handy because Eddie Howe's trying something different today. And not everything's working, but it looks interesting. Certain attacking patterns look cool. Tonali looks much better. He looks like he gives a shit today. He's making some really good left-wing runs. He's contributing. Lewis Hall is finding some good balls over the top. And Voltemada is knitting play together and being very combative, holding the play up, and he's spreading the ball out to the right-hand side. It's been pretty good. We just need Osula to calm down a little bit and try
Alan Shearer's just pointed something out there, Alex. Alan Shearer's just pointing something out. When Barnes hit the side net in there, Voltemada was standing on the edge of the box, and Alan Shearer's saying he should be busting the gut to get into the 6-yard box. Barnes would easily see him and cut the ball back across to him, but he's just stood there.
To be fair to Voltemada, he's playing a very different role today, so he's not going to get it right every time. Alan's not wrong, but I think you've got to give Voltemada the benefit of the doubt that he's shuffling into the midfield pack, and he's trying to go in.
I think he's played well. I think he's played well, Voltemada. I think he's done really well.
Played together, it's been fantastic. He's been
guys.
Really
you take over while I'm going to choke on my own piss.
Go on.
My God, right, Billy, take over because I can't anymore. I just can't.
Well, I don't know what to speak about really. Apart from, I'm just gobsmacked at the level of officialdom. You know, the line's been getting that so wrong. There was another one later in the half where there was 4 of them offside and they gave him a corner.
I know Prince William is a Villa fan and likes the FA Cup, but can you lot sod off? Like this is criminal at this point. Like it's ridiculous. It's 2 red cards, 2 pens, and a goal that they shouldn't have. It's and bearing in mind they are down to 10 men now, and we're still seething. It was that bad.
Well, Malik Chow got booked for good tackle. He played the ball, no foul, free kick, yellow carded. Then you had the Dean red card, which is a blatant red card. Then you had the 3 penalties. I don't think I've seen anything like it.
Quiet Saturday afternoon, and this has been ridiculous.
Changes, Stato. What would you do half time? Would you make any changes?
No,
my
concerns. I wouldn't make. That's a fair shout. It's a fair shout. I think maybe, especially because he's just been battered twice in 2 horror challenges. I do think you should let them have 15 minutes to implement a halftime plan. I think that's always the way, unless it's gone tragically wrong. But Alanga with the pace makes sense. If it was me, yes. But talking about the real world and how managers operate, he's probably going to give him 15 minutes, isn't he? Realistically, maybe 20. My concerns is Jacob Ramsey again off the ball. Morgan Rogers is attacking the space that Ramsey can't be asked to fill sometimes. In the first 10 minutes, Jacob Ramsey was fantastic and then just stopped. Malik Chow has taken a yellow card, and he's taken a few fouls because he's had to clean up Jacob Ramsey's mess on about 4 occasions. Ramsey's got to bust a gut to cover Morgan Rogers. Rogers has nutmegged him twice. Ramsey needs to sort himself out. I know he looks good on the ball and he's a good player, but it's not about that today. You've got to keep Morgan Rogers quiet because he's so dangerous. So Ramsey for me, Billy, is one. But the problem is we don't really have anybody to come on and solidify that problem.
Yeah.
We don't have anyone on the bench that can do that.
We thought Ramsey was bad at it. I think Willock could be even worse at it.
I think it depends which Joe Willock turns up. I think he could, but it really depends. It's a flip of the coin. And I think the other low-hanging fruit option is if Osula can't get himself into the game a bit more, is just bring Gordon on.
Yeah.
What I do not want to, I don't want Eddie to do this because he does it all the time, is I don't want him to panic and suddenly start throwing everybody in different places. Because I think what he's built today is okay. It's not broken. It's working to a point. I would just do Gordon for William Osula straight swap.
Yeah,
Same
I agree.
tactic.
I think there's only 2 changes you can make.
But I'm really concerned if we don't get an equaliser, he's just going to go. He's just going to like rip it up and make 3 subs and change all the shapes. And I genuinely don't want him to do that.
With him taking Leon Bailey off, does that force us to come down the left more where we're more threatening? I think it does.
Leon Bailey has been good. Like Lewis Hall has had a hard first half, definitely, because he wants to try and be creative. So yeah, Bailey off is good for us. Obviously, a man down for them is good for us. Yeah, potentially. I don't know. We could we make a sub to try and capitalize on the fact they're down to 10 men? Maybe Willock somewhere in this makes sense. Oh, I don't know. We've still got to be careful. They're still 1-0 up, so they can try and be really rigid and hit us on the counter. So we've got to be careful because we've not historically been very good at playing against 10 men. Let's be fair.
That is true, and they're definitely going to drop into a low block now, aren't they? Without a doubt.
Guys, we've got loads of super chats to catch up on. I don't know if offside. Did you see Burns' leg? It was miles offside. Give away. Ref sounds corrupt. It's blatant. I discovered this channel as a United fan during the Sesco stuff. I came to have a laugh, but stayed because of the quality of content. You guys are killing it, and I am rooting for the Toons today. Thank you. Dr. House says the officials are shit. Total corruption. Refs bet builder has Villa under 1.5 fouls committed.
Mm-hmm.
Great commentating, Paul. Love your passion. Dr. House says it's definitely valid. The refs are screwing us tonight. Kavanagh showing why he's as corrupt as Coote. Shocking refereeing. Peter says, what does Alanga have to do to get a run in this team? Murphy is dog shit. Paul says, let's be fair, guys. VAR wouldn't give us any of those either. They'd have to. Well,
they'd get the offside, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Corruption of the highest order, says Spike. BBC pundits have all said the goal was offside. Only watching for the last 10 minutes like watching WWE. Yeah, it is. And the referee's just letting it go. Why the fuck won't Trips cross? Why? And why Murphy? Big Tank says the game is where VAR would be helpful. Clear that officials need VAR, else anything goes. Linesman was 3 yards away from the Dean tackle. We have to go win this now. Playing great, though. Villa Red will make it okay with everyone. It certainly won't.
Absolutely not.
That linesman is bagging 8K this match, by the way. Rachel says this is so dodgy. Nick was flattened too. Officials are Stevie Wonder and the 3 blind mice. No Langer, they're going low block. Lost for words, me, but much better performance. Voldemort having a class game. We have to win now. Shearer is fuming. And this will finish 1-0, 0 shots on target, and now a low block to contend with. Yeah, Villa will play the low block, I have a feeling, guys. So it is going to be difficult for us. But listen, this is a problem that we've needed to solve. Yeah. Matt says, I'm thinking Gordon for Asula, Murphy for Alanga, Gordon up top.
I agree with that. I'm happy to give Asula another 15, 20 minutes, though.
Yeah. I mean, look, he's rusty, Asula, isn't he? He's clearly rusty, but Murphy's just fucking dog shit. He's just terrible.
It's the deliveries. He's done quite well in a lot of the build-up and various other things, but his delivery into the box when people have busted a gut to get in there has been quite poor today. And ultimately, that's the big stat which haunts us at the moment, is the fact that we're first in the Premier League for accurate crosses, and we've scored from 1. And it's quite pathetic.
Well, the back out, Alex. So we'll see you at half-time, at full-time, sorry.
We will.
Enjoy the second half. So Alex will be back with us for the second half. Billy's back in commentary corner.
Can't possibly. Doesn't look like any changes, by the way.
No, there is no changes. It's as is. But let's see if he's tweaked anything tactically, Billy. That's the thing. As the second half begins, here we go. It's now or never, guys.
Straight away down this right-hand side.
Yep, and immediately Jacob Ramsey to the byline and wins a corner for Newcastle. Give over Torres. That's not. You better have given a corner there. Jesus. Graham Ritchie says this ref is shite, and the linesman needs glasses. Omar says, hope you had a good holiday, Paul. How crap is Murphy and Asula so far? Both just not good enough. EFL standard. Cameron says, hello, we will win. Good evening, Cameron. Mr. Rich is so excited for this second half. Well, corner's gone short from Hall. Tonali now. Back to Lewis Hall. I just took it too far there. And Barnes deflected safely to Martinez's arms. Clean it up there, Harvey Barnes, Billy. You what?
That was a shit corner, wasn't it?
Fucking get it in the box. I think it was to try and get Hall to whip that in. But unfortunately, he took a touch too far in front of him. Here's Ross Barkley for Villa. Little 1-2 with Abraham. Barkley turns. Still turns. Manages to get it to Rodgers. Back to Barkley again. He's took a heavy touch. Chow now to Tonali. Hall can't keep a hold of the ball. And Abraham wins it back for Villa. That's terrible. Terrible from Rodgers there. And now Kieran Trippier for Newcastle. Over the halfway line.
If Hall is injured,
he's give offside against Murphy again. If Murphy's offside there, that's a shocker.
If Hall is injured, by the way, they surely wouldn't have sent him out the second half. But you never know with these, do you?
Yeah, well, absolutely not. I mean, Hall was a good ball by Trippier, but Newcastle fans are looking extremely angry there. I'm not surprised. That linesman's getting pelters, and so he fucking should.
He's been the same barb as fucking Emery, isn't he?
Yeah. By the way, they're not even showing that offside, so
probably wasn't then. That was.
Fuck me. Apparently he's about 5 yards off. Well, doesn't surprise me. Here's Trippier now. Oh, not a great ball. Dean intercepted. Trippier though.
Stop coming down the right. Throw a man short down the left. Go down the freaking left, you thick twats.
Yeah, the right has been awful. It really has. Attacking wise, it's been dreadful.
They took
absolutely dreadful.
Bailey off, so they've got a man short over on left. A week he comes to the right. Where's the fucking brains in that?
Yeah. Shaw wins a header. Back to Dean for Villa. Deflected off Ramsey, and it's going to be another Villa throw.
For fuck's sake.
I mean, they'll time waste as much as they possibly can. Dick Emery's just coming out for the second half. Been in trap too, Billy?
Probably been to lay cable.
Or maybe he's been to put a few more quid in the referee's pocket.
Well, he's definitely laying the cable. I could tell by the way he's doing his coat up. I've done that walk many a time.
The cable guy walk. Oh, dear. Anyway, it's with Martinez at the minute. Oh, wait, guys. Can we press the goalkeeper here?
Well, that's what Sue's on the pitch for. So Nick do it. Wave him out.
Here's Hall. Tackle. Oh, just give the throw into Villa. Why not? Yeah, that's fine. No bother. Fucking hell.
We haven't started the second half particularly well, I would say.
No, I agree with that, Billy. Oh, get up, you prick. Rodgers falling to the floor looking for a free kick. And he's got a grin on his face. He's got a grin on his face as well. Jesus. Here's Malik Chow. And here we come down the right again. Oh, my God. Yeah, dear me. Poor again. And then Murphy bundles over Louise, and it's a free kick to Villa.
Get him off. Get Murphy off now. We're going nowhere.
This right-hand side is fucking awful. I mean, there's no other words for it. It's fucking awful. There's nothing down. Then we keep coming down the right. Jesus, wept, man. Martinez at the minute, and it's Murphy chasing him down. I mean, where's Asula here? Martinez again. Villa taking a big risk here. Lindelof manages to spin away from Barnes. Tonali trying to get on there. Tonali wins it. But again, Murphy not quick enough to get to the ball. Hall does really well. Spins over. Free kick to Newcastle. Oh, cry me a river, Villa. The fucking hell. What you've had given in your way this first half. Again, we come down the right now with Murphy again. Here is Murphy. In comes the cross. It's terrible. Straight to the goalkeeper. What is the fucking point of this? Come on! Fuck me, this is absolutely horseshit. Get him off!
It's got to be. Yeah, but the thing is, why do they keep doing it? It's got to be management. It's got to be manager, hasn't it?
Well, I don't know. They're seeing gaps down the right and the company down the right, but they're fucking terrible down the right. Martinez goes long for Tammy Abraham, just completely. Byrne just lets it go to Ramsdale. And out to the right-hand side. Here comes Trippier. Trippier now inside for Ramsey. Now Malik Chow. Now we do head it left with Byrne onto Hall. Hall has Barnes ahead of him. Here is Barnes. Hall goes on the overlap. Plays it back to Hall. Hall with a chance to get a cross in. In it comes. And Villa headed away. Lucas Dean. Tonali wins it back. Barnes. Nicely brought down by Barnes. And then he's cut off. Free kick. Oh, he's booked him for diving. He's booked Harvey Barnes for fucking diving.
He did dodge there. He weren't touched.
I don't give a shit.
He weren't touched there. He pulled out. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's strange how he gets a yellow card, Billy. And, Lucas Dean doesn't get a red. He's quite quick enough to pull the cards out for fucking Newcastle players, isn't he?
It's the same punishment for that as what it was for what Deeney did. But yeah, you get booked for diving, simple and straightforward as that. Stupid, really.
Yeah, it was a stupid dive looking at it the second time. You can't blame me for going off on one when I first saw it, given how the referee's been.
No.
Fuck me.
I mean, if he had a caught him, he'd probably booked him for diving anyway, so.
Yeah. Byrne with a header. Barkley now. 3 players around him, but he escapes them all. And then plays a dreadful ball for Tammy Abraham.
He played it for the linesman.
Yeah. Well, may as well. They've been playing for them tonight, haven't they? So, Ramsdale now. Long ball out to Trippier. Again, plenty space for him. Murphy makes a run. Trippier's got to give him a there. In fairness to Murphy there, he made a brilliant run. And Trippier just didn't give him the ball. And now them two are having an argument on the right-hand side. Anyway, it's on the left now with Hall. Oh, come on. Away, man. You should be putting a cross in there. I mean, the players we've got in the box, man. Here's Barnes. Can't get round his man. Gets the ball back. Voltemada. Does really well. Looked like he was going to lose the ball. He still got it. Go on, Nick, son. Really fought well to keep the ball there. Tonali clips it towards Trippier, who has not got the legs to get there. And it's a goal kick to Villa.
The frigging right, man.
I don't get this at all. I do not get why they're going down the right all the time.
We get on the right, get Alango on. It's going to keep doing it. Bring Alango on. Get someone with some pace on there.
Well, the cameras are focused on Gordon. My BBC has just given up.
Well, if he comes on, it'll be up front, surely.
You would imagine he'll come on for Asula. Dan Byrne wins a header. Murphy heads it on. Asula battling for the ball. Ramsey, lovely turn again. Nice play from Ramsey. Gets it out to Lewis Hall. Great play from Ramsey. Hall, the ball slightly under hit, but here's Barnes. Tonali looks for options. Odi Chow available. Malik Chow. Murphy, lovely flick. And Ramsey can't take it with him. We want a corner. And again, it goes to Aston Villa.
No.
Ramsey's fucking furious with the linesman. So's Murphy. Let's have another look.
Well,
is this another one?
Of course it is.
Oh, God almighty. Louise puts it out. I mean, Cardo, how's he not seen that? Nah, fuck off. Fucking disgraceful. And he's booked Ramsey as well for dissent, by the way. I mean, there's only so many shit decisions that the lads can take. Abraham now in a battle with Byrne. Byrne does well, puts it out for a Villa throw. Good defending that by Dan Byrne. Good strength. I mean, we've already had 10 minutes of this second half. And, I mean...
Need to make changes.
He's got to. Murphy's he's fucking awful. Asula, I mean, I don't think we've even mentioned him. I mean, Nick Voldemar is the furthest player back here for Newcastle, clearing the ball. I mean, Asula's just chasing air, to be fair to him. He's closing down Martinez. Now Lindelof. Good play by him. Back to Martinez. Asula's still chasing.
Come on, Forrest.
Huh?
Forrest Gump.
Oh. Well, he did look a bit like Forrest Gump there, chasing the ball down. Here's Ramsey. Oh, it's not a good ball. No way Tonali's going to get there and it drifts out. This is going to get very frustrating.
Come on, Eddie, make the fucking changes. Don't wait till it's too fucking late.
Yeah, this is crying out for Gordon, and it's crying out for Gordon and Elanga. It's crying out for them both. Well, don't look like any substitutions coming shortly, Billy.
No, Jason Tyndall's just going to watch fucking catchphrase.
It is crying out for Elanga and Gordon. There is literally, get up, Rodgers, you fucking wussbag. Get up. It's not a head injury. Let's play on. Good lads, get on with it.
We've been shit second half. And here we are down the ball again.
Down the right again, Murphy now. Oh, my God, Billy. Oh, what the fuck was that, Murphy? You useless fucker. Hey, that's inexcusable, Billy. And now Abraham goes down and gets a fucking free kick. Of course he does. No, it's Anana.
And it's Murphy that's done it as well.
What was Murphy doing there, Billy? He couldn't cross and then just lost the ball.
Oh, it's just been shit.
He was so easy to tackle. It's not even fucking funny anymore. He's so bad.
I still don't see whether I just got injured there.
No, I don't. And now Villa have a free kick. Louise is going to take this. I believe it's Douglas. No, he's left it for Luca Dean.
It'll take 5 minutes to take.
I mean, we're coming up to the hour and he still hasn't taken Jacob Murphy off. That is not great. Dean's cross, header from Anana, bouncing around in the penalty area here. Pau Torres gives it to Barkley. Villa managed to keep the ball. Lindelof, he's going to have to go back the goalkeeper. That's good pressing by Asula. Martinez, a long way out of his goal, launches it forward again. That's going to go all the way to Ramsdale, who gets on with it quickly. Good throw to Lewis Hall. Still no movement on the Newcastle bench, by the way. Hall, intercepted. And Abraham gets back, but we win it back. Well done. Barnes now, inside for Tonali. Tonali to Ramsey. On now for Trippier. Murphy again decided to run offside. Oh, and then we kick it out of play. Fuck off, man.
Boy.
That is fucking shocking. That is absolutely dreadful. There's no excuse for that from Tonali. Just kicking the ball between the two fucking players. Jesus, come on.
They're talking to themselves like, yeah, what can we do here? Yeah, it's blatant obvious what you got to do.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Oh, there's a great ball from Dan Burn as well to go on top of that.
It's been dreadful, second half.
Guys, we're 35 subs away from 47,000. We're only 35 away. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Come and join this fantastic community and keep helping the channel build. Here's Voltemada. Does really well. Gets it to Trippier. Trippier now is going to... That's a handball! Handball by Luca Dean!
Yeah, he ain't going to give it though, is he?
No, he's not. That's unbelievable! Newcastle again are absolutely furious. He's given a free kick.
Is he saying it's in the box?
He's saying it's outside the box. Newcastle are absolutely fucking incensed. That was he was in the box, Billy.
I thought he was.
Look how far he's in the box. How has he not seen that? He said that's another fucking penalty. His arm is clearly up, Billy. It's a fucking penalty. It's another one. You're not fit to referee that is a fucking disgrace. You utter bastard. How has he seen that and give it fucking 3 yards outside the box? There's no excuse for that, Billy.
No, it's scandalous. If he's given the free kick for handball, that is.
Of course he has.
There's nothing else.
Look where he's given the free kick.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This needs fucking investigating this. This is absolutely disgusting. Trippier now with the free kick for Newcastle. Martinez punches, and Barnes can't get there. Tonali! Yes!
Get in there!
Oh,
they wanted to disallow him. They wanted to disallow him.
Yes, but it's not going to be disallowed. Newcastle United have equalised. A deflected shot from Sandro Tonali. And boy, do we fucking deserve that. We so deserve that. And Granny is now going to go and chase the referee and sit on his face and smother the bastard. It's not even offside, Billy, anyway, no, but it's deflected in. And boy, do we deserve that piece of luck. Yeah, so deserve it, Billy.
Should have been a penalty kick, and instead we had a free kick, which you scored from. So justice was done. This referee's getting into the Tralford Mills League of Referees now. Oh,
Jesus. You just know how bad that is when you mentioned. Alanga and Gordon are on, by the way. We're going for it now. Gordon's G-ing his fellow teammates up. Finally deserved that bit of luck, Billy. No doubt about it. Buendia and Watkins coming on for Villa.
Well, they don't want extra time either. So, I mean, it makes sense for them to go for it, I guess.
Yeah. Mark says we're going down the right because Douglas Luiz and Luca Dean are on the left and are on a yellow card. So he needs to put Alanga on now to run at them. Well, he's done it. This game feels pointless at this stage. Not anymore. This is a fucking joke. Never let him ref again. Now he's giving a free kick to Villa for a foul by Jacob.
You can book him. Second booking off. They'd be surprised. He'll level it up.
Ramsey's won the ball there, Billy, and he's given a fucking foul.
No foul.
That's it. I mean, Jesus, wet man.
It's going to level these numbers up at some point.
Well, you would expect. Yeah, I think you're right as well. I think you're right. Tammy Abraham is coming off for Ollie Watkins. Yes, it's you. Get off. Yes.
Yeah, you knobhead. Fucking offside goal scorer. Tosser.
Yeah.
Trumpet polisher.
Of course you're going to show his goal again, yeah, even though it was fucking offside. I have never seen such a shit referee in all my life. This has been terrible. Absolutely abysmal.
I reckon it's actually worse than Trafford Mills.
Well, Ross Barkley's the other player going off for Buendia.
Of course, these two both scored against us the other week, so...
Well, he denied us a penalty by giving it outside the box when it was clearly in. No yellow card for handball. It's a penalty or a red.
Well, they've kept Dinu on, so just give the ball to... We can get on the right now.
Yeah. Long ball played forward. Here is Dean, tackled well by Trippier. Well, I mean, we've got to go on and win this now, Billy. We really have. Kat says, all years watching football, never seen a ref as bad. Must be a Villa fan. Well, it needs looking into. It's an absolute criminal. It doesn't matter whether we scored there or not. The fact is that it's been an absolutely disgraceful performance. Headed away. Louise flicks it back into the penalty area. There's Malik Chow to clear. Another throw to Aston Villa. Paul Spencer's Telford Mills was shite, but this guy is different level. Look at Dean, flicks it back at 1-2, tries to play the cross in. Ramsey heads it away. Alanga spins away, can't get the ball to Ramsey. Louise flicks it forward again. Out comes Ramsdale and gets the ball. Gets on with it quickly as well with a really good throw out to Lewis Hall. Hall's got bags of space to run into now. Gordon, by the way, has gone up top as striker. Voldemar is sitting behind him. Barnes.
Should work.
Yeah. Barnes with a nice turn. Tonali, not a great ball for Lewis Hall.
That's terrible.
But Tonali just brilliantly to win it back. Lovely flick by Voldemar. And Tonali almost plays it through. Can Nick get there? No, he can't. Cleared away by Villa for a Newcastle throw. What the fuck's Torres going on about?
Wanted an offside.
Yeah. Looks like this is coming in long from Lewis Hall. Dried the ball off. Byrne takes his position on the 6-yard box.
He'll give a free kick. He'll give a free kick here against Byrne.
Flicked on again. Voldemar. It just doesn't land for us. Cleared away by Villa. Not great by Trippier. And we're in trouble here. Watkins. Oh, he blew up for the foul. Wow. Watkins thought he was through after Trippier went down, but the referee has given a foul.
I was worried about the other way. The red card the other way on Trippier. It is a foul, to be fair.
Langer to Ramsey. Ramsey. Oh, just didn't follow us. Gordon. Oh, just wide.
Fucking hell.
So close from Anthony Gordon. Brilliant work from Alanga to find Ramsey. It's played across, half cleared, only as far as Gordon. He sees the far side, just couldn't bend it in. But it is a corner, Billy.
Yes, it is.
Just took a touch off Lindelof.
Lindelof, yeah. Might have gone in without that touch.
Yeah, absolutely. Trippier will take the corner.
No.
I mean, why is Trippier the last man, Billy? That should not happen.
No. It happens all the time, doesn't it? He's not going to try and bend it on the keeper, is he?
Oh, Gabe Howell. Anana's gone down here. Sorry, not Anana. I think it's holding his throat. Who is that?
Pau Torres.
Yeah. I mean, get a grip of your life, will you, for fuck's sake? There's nothing the matter with you. You're competing for the ball, you bell end. Oh, my God. Guys, I don't know why you're listening to the BBC commentary with Danny Murphy. Fuck me. Anyway, Byrne and Torres again in battle. Torres throws Byrne to the floor. Header comes in. It's flicked away. It's another corner to Newcastle. Byrne was dragged to the floor there. Watch this.
Yeah, I saw it. Look at tackled it.
He's got his fucking arm around his neck.
Oh,
Dear me. I'll tell you something.
I think he just let go in time.
This is fucking outrageous. What's fucking Dracula's problem?
Well, it's going to be fucking daylight soon.
Trippier's corner. Nobody there for Newcastle. Tonali now on the edge of the box. To Barnes. Barnes back to Tonali. Tonali clips it into the box. Oh, Burn, man. Oh, come on.
What's the matter with you, Burn?
Lovely ball by Tonali, and Burn just stopped.
Well, the last thing we need is fucking extra time, by the way.
Well, absolutely. 20 minutes to go.
Who's the ginger kid on the bench? Did you see him?
I don't know who that is, Billy. Martinez launches it forward, and that's a foul on Dan Burn, but referee lets it go. Here's Trippier. Ramsey. Tonali. Oh, beautiful from Tonali. Lovely little. That's beautiful football. And Onana comes across. Free kick. Throw into Newcastle. Fucking corrupt officials. That referee wouldn't even be acceptable on a council pitch on a Sunday morning.
He'd get battered if he did that shit on. He would, wouldn't he?
He would, yeah. Let's be honest.
He'd get fucking filled in.
Here's Hall. Barnes in support of him. Here is Harvey Barnes now. Inside for Tonali. Tonali has Chow. Malik Chow now. Lots of space. Trippier. Trippier now will float across it. It's a good cross. Headed away by Onana. And Villa managed to get the ball with Buendia. Watkins. Newcastle win it back, though, with Trippier. Chow has it. Burn in the middle of the park now across to Lewis Hall, who will bring it forward for Newcastle again. Barnes. Hall goes on the overlap. Barnes cuts inside. He's got Voldemar in support. Hall stays on side. Good turn by Lewis Hall. Back to Tonali. And again, Malik Chow. Chow can hit this. Hit it! Oh! Back to Trippier. Inside for Elanga. Elanga can't quite get round. Dean plays it back and it's cleared by Villa. Malik Chow should have shot there. I mean, three times he had an opportunity to hit that.
Trying to walk it in again. As I said, no cutting edge.
Yep. Tonali took a kick in the face there, by the way, from Ollie Watkins. He's all right. He's got on with it. Burn now to Hall again. Down the left we go. Barnes having a run at Bogard. Barnes, that's a beautiful cross. Falls to the Elanga. It comes to Trippier. Oh, dear fucking Christ. Wow.
Oh, Christ almighty. Miggy's back.
Yeah. I mean, that's just itching for a centre forward to nod that in there. Brilliant cross by Barnes. Absolutely superb cross.
Look where Voldemar stood now. He's stood in the penalty spot. He shouldn't be there. Should be in the 6-yard box.
Yeah, I agree.
I know he's playing beyond Gordon, but when we're attacking, at least get level with him.
Yeah, he's got to make the runs in there, hasn't he? Martinez taking all the time in the world with this goal kick. Burner's underneath this one, but Watkins flicks it on. Don't look like a suspicious handball by Morgan Rogers, but not given. Hall. Oh, brilliant from Lewis Hall. And then he plays a fantastic ball. Like just fell over.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like it was clean through. Literally clean through, and he fell over. Oh, don't believe that, Billy. What a ball by Hall. He was through on goal. Lewis Hall can't believe it. And Elanga falls over. Oh, he's through on goal. And the ground just... it's not his fault. It's not Elanga's fault. He can't help that. The ground gave way on him there. Brilliant from Hall, though. Absolutely fantastic. Here's Tonali now. Clips it in again. Dean is there to head it away for Villa. Comes to Elanga. Few step overs inside to Ramsey. Ramsey back to Trippier. Now back to Elanga. Whips the cross in. Cleared away again by Villa. That's going out for a corner. This is much better from Newcastle. Nice bit of play there, Billy Bob.
Yeah, we're starting to get a bit closer, but still, No shots to save, really, has there?
Well, no. I mean, the goal's the only real shot we've had. Oh, you can't have a go to Langer for slipping over, for God's sake, man. Oh, cross comes, corner came in, not far away. Byrne gets it back to Tonali. Tonali now floats it back into the penalty area, too close to a purple shirt. And Villa will try and break, but they can't. It's out to play for a throw to Newcastle. Oh, Barnes just mistimes his header there.
Yeah.
Here's Trippier again for Newcastle. Alanga. Well, that's the worst 1-2 you're ever going to see in your life. Dean puts it out for a... No, he doesn't. Trippier's kept it in. Drills across to the back post. Headed away again. Byrne to Tonali. He'll take another shot. Oh!
Get the fuck in!
Brilliant! That is fucking magical from Sandro
What a
Tonali!
goal that is!
Brilliant into the bottom corner, and Newcastle are 2-1 up, and Granny is going to put the pan on and make some special spaghetti. That is a fantastic shot, Billy.
That's goal. That's one of the goals of the season. I mean, Tonali been fantastic today, much better.
He has. He's been excellent. He
25
has.
yards out. And to beat a keeper with the quality of Martinez from there is an outstanding shot.
What a hit that is.
Power,
What a fucking hit.
precision, everything you want from a shot from there, he's got it.
Take a
Martinez is
fucking
full fledged.
bow.
Can't get anywhere near it. What a goal that is.
What touch, Billy, out of his feet and right in the bottom corner, and he goes straight to the Newcastle fans to celebrate. That is more fucking like it, Sandro Tonali.
And when you see him celebrating like that, you kind of have a little tang thinking, he doesn't want to be with us. He wants it. He wants to.
Well, he's certainly made sure he's got big smiles. He went to the fans, and then he's got, look at that, a massive hug with Eddie Howe. That's brilliant. Fucking love it. Come on. That's more like it. Fucking get into them. Channel Right says Trips is fucking shite. Well,
he's old.
Paul said, who said Tonali needs to step up? I said it. And he has fucking stepped up.
And he has. 2 goals.
Absolutely. Not just his goals. I think he's been excellent today, Tonali. Absolutely brilliant.
He's stepped into Bruno's ball fantastically well today.
No doubt. Oh, what a turn, Nick Valdemada. He's got through 3 of them. Plays it out wide to Lewis Hall. Clips it back in for... Oh, and it's headed away by Torres for another Newcastle corner. We're on fire, Billy.
Nick, if you'd have jumped there, Nick, you might have had yourself a goal, lad.
Yeah, he doesn't commit to the headers, does he? He doesn't sort of... You know, he doesn't sort of fly into the headers, does he?
I don't see how he can miss if he jumps there.
Well, Willock's coming on.
Well, yeah, get some more pace on. Why not? Why not?
And the youngsters' tops are all off in the Newcastle end. The Sandro Maestro beer shirts are out. They're loving it. Loving it. This is more fucking like it. That's not, though. What a dreadful corner that was.
Fucking shite.
And now Trippier's miles out of position, and it's flicked over the top, but Ramsdale is there.
Well done, Alan, lad.
Yeah, and he gets the ball quickly to Alanga. Get on your bike, son. Go on. Go on. Go on. Still Alanga.
Go on, run it in.
Go on, son. Round look at Dean, the prick. Oh, brilliant, Alanga. Well played. He's gone all the way down the pitch, and he's won a throw-in by the corner flag. Much better. And it is, in fact, Jacob Ramsey replaced by Joe Willock. I think that's the right one, Billy. I think that's the right one.
Well, there's no way you want to take Tonali off.
No, he's on a hat-trick, Billy. Well played, Jacob Ramsey. He's had a good game. And look at those Newcastle United the fans applauding Ramsey, who's gone off at the other side of the pitch. On comes Joseph Willock. Come on, let's get some more. Let's bury these fuckers. Come on. No offense to the Villa fans, but, you know. And he's getting grief off the Villa fans. Look at that. He's applauding them, to be fair. He did have a word with the Villa fan there, but he is applauding the Villa fans. That's nice to see.
It is nice to see.
He had a few somebody there. Words, yeah, so somebody was having words with him, but most of them, to be fair, are applauding him. Here come Villa now. Dan Burn is there, though, and knocks it across to Lewis Hall. Oh, Billy.
Well, this should be... I mean, they're a man short, so we should be... I'm not saying it.
No, let's just... Here's Gordon now, going down a run down the left, cuts back. Nice play by Anthony Gordon. Lays it back to Lewis Hall. Back to Gordon. To Hall. Tonali. Whips it back to Dan Burn. Across now for Kieran Trippier. Trippier has Chow to his right. Chow to Alanga. Alanga cuts inside of Lucas Dean. Disappears into the mist. Still Alanga. Lovely ball into Willock. Willock's ball is slightly behind Lewis Hall, but we've got it back. And now Voldemada. Barnes. There's nobody in the middle really apart from Anthony Gordon. Here's Willock.
Keep the ball.
That's a good ball by Chow. Oh, and then just sends a beautiful Malik Chow. Now Gordon's across on this near side now. Burn. Newcastle keeping the ball really well now. Just under 9 minutes to go of normal time. I bet there's not a minute at the end of this half, Billy.
Oh, no, there'll be about 28 fuckers.
Yeah.
Just keep the ball, lads. Just keep the ball.
To Joe Willock. He turns now. He's got Alanga to the side of him. Alanga back to Willock. Willock then wins a throw-in by the corner flag.
Well played.
Ian Fleming says the Toon 2 referee won. Indeed.
Good job there was shots from outside the box, though, because he would have found a way to get to disallow it.
Well, yeah. I mean, Eddie did say he wanted Tonali to shoot more because he's got an absolute rocket. Well, I'll tell you something. That second goal was a bullet. Literally a bullet.
He looks a bit more fucking black in his hair when he come out. He's got white bits in it now, Henry.
Yeah, he has. He's going grey on the sidelines. Hall with a long throw. Taken down by Burn rather than flicked on. Comes to Barnes. Blocked shot. And Villa desperately trying to get it away here. Luca Dean. I mean, they've got to push men forward, which may open it up, of course. Lindelof. Torres now. Dean is free on this near side for Villa. Into the Newcastle half they go.
There shouldn't be anyone free because we've got a man more than them.
Yeah, yeah.
But obviously, we're going to defend where we find it more comfortable defending. Let them have the ball here.
Yeah. Here's Dean. Maatsen. Chance here to get a shot away. And it comes! And I tell you what, that was brave from Malik Chow to volley that behind for a corner. Jadon Sancho put the cross in. I've no idea when he came fucking on, by the way, or Maatsen for that matter. Dan Burn blasting his place to get closer to the ball there, not allow the cross to come in. But I tell you what, that was a huge risk by Chow, Billy, and he just clears it behind.
Yeah, I don't like letting them come on to us so far. We should press a little bit further up the pitch.
Yeah, I agree. Dean with the corner for Aston Villa. Flicked on, headed away. Alanga then clears it on. Barnes gives chase. Villa still have the ball. And then Trippier. I think Trippier actually tried to hit that ball to Barnes, but Barnes didn't really want it. Here's Jadon Sancho for Villa. Gordon all over him. Sancho going nowhere. In fact, it's Big Nick. I thought that was Gordon there, but it's Nick.
Easily mistaken.
Indeed. Floppy blonde hair. Dean. Buendia. Back to Dean. He will send the cross in again. How has he got that much space in the box? Holy fuck, man. Jadon Sancho. Back out to Dean again.
Can't defend on our defence.
And good defending, Sandro Tonali. It's another corner to Villa.
Okay, now. Come on, lads.
Why are we sitting so
bad
deep here? There's no need for it. Fantastic from Tonali, by the way. Ike says, worst referee since Chelford Mills, for those old enough to remember. Corner again to Aston Villa. 5 minutes to go of normal time. 2-1 Newcastle lead here.
We're playing 10 men as well, by the way. Well, say that.
We are.
Say 10.
What was that? What have I just witnessed there from Kieran Trippier? He's completely miskicked that for another corner. What was he thinking there?
I think he just sliced it, didn't he? But fucking hell. Last thing you want to give us more
Awful.
pressure to fucking defend.
Yeah. They go short this time, Aston Villa. Oh, that's too easy for Sancho. Wiggles his way in the box. Back to Dean. He clips it in again. Headed away well by Dan Burn. Tonali battling for the ball. Comes to Maatsen. Back to Lindelof now. He'll send it back into the box. Flicked on. That's going out of play, though, for a Newcastle goal kick. Let's just calm it down here, lads. Fuck just me.
Keep the ball. Stop giving it away.
Here's the Sandro goal again, Billy. Look how quickly he gets it out his feet and manages to hit a shot like that. That's sensational.
It is sensational.
And that's what we want to see from Sandro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bully. Well, you'll sign a new contract this summer, Billy.
We don't need to. We've gone till 2030.
Well, we have, yeah. Flicked on again. Gordon giving chase this time. Lindelof gets it back to Martinez, who launches it left foot up the field. Flicked on again by Watkins. Burn is there. And nods it down to Trippier, who decides to go back to Ramsdale. I mean, oh, holy moly.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
I mean, why did Trippier do that? Why didn't he play it forward?
And now he's standing there watching while they throw the ball in.
Yeah, there was no need to do what he did there.
Tonali,
brilliant again. And now Elanga can run away with the ball. Elanga turns on the Jets. It's a 4-on-4 at the minute. It's still Elanga. He's played it wide to Barnes. Barnes' touch is awful, but he's still got it. Barnes. No, he hasn't, because Anana's got it now. Dreadful.
Oh, Barnes, he's been fucking shit today.
That wasn't great from Barnes. Oh, but that's terrible. Willock, Voldemort! Oh, he scores! Yes!
Get
it! Thank you!
Deutschland!
Brilliant work from Joe Willock to get it back, and Voldemar's finish is just a fucking beauty. And Granny is now going to put Villa in the cooler. It's dreadful from Onana, but Willock does so well. And what a finish that is from Voldemar, by the way.
Outstanding finish. But Willock's awareness, the little flick there is outstanding. But what a finish that is. Does the Villa play played on the Voldemar here? He might do.
Watch.
It might have been own goal, yes. Voldemar might play it on.
No, that's Nick's goal. I think the Villa player gets there first, but it's a brilliant finish.
It's the perfect thing. You can down confidence. We'll be back in. I mean, since Martinez has come on, I was warned about him having not make a save. Yeah, he made one now.
And you know what, Billy? Fucking brilliant for the lads, because they've been up against it tonight. The officials have been against. Alex Murphy's on the pitch, Billy.
Fucking hell.
Trippier's gone off. And it looks like who's gone right back?
Probably
I don't know who's right back. Murphy's off, man.
Alex Murphy.
No, man, Murphy's gone left back. Unless Hall's come to this right.
Well, Hall did last week against Brentford, didn't he?
Well, he's done the same here. Yeah, Lewis Hall's gone right back. Oh, Voldemar dummied by a Villa player there. I'm not sure who it is. 23. Who was that? Martin. No, it's not. Oh.
Don't let him score now.
Yeah, last minute of the 90. Newcastle 3-1 up. Yeah. Chance, great defending. Dan Burns sees it out for a goal kick, and then he shouts some abuse at the Villa fans.
Good lad. Good lad.
Cowan says, Big Nick has a birthday goal. Yes, he does. It's his birthday as well.
He says his birthday with Kevin Keegan.
Yes. Absolutely fantastic. Buzzing for him, Billy. Absolutely buzzing. Because I tell you what, we've had everything against us in this game. Tonali's been given the man of the match, and probably rightly so.
100%. 100%.
But I tell you what, the lads deserve so much credit, as does the manager, to be fair.
100%.
Everybody tonight, because we've been right up against it from minute one with some disgraceful refereeing. And the lads they've never dropped their heads. They've kept going, and they buried Villa in the end. And Lewis Hall wins a free kick.
Some of the things I've seen today from this referee have been beyond shite. The penalty one, the handball, it's probably the worst one of the lot, to be fair.
Yeah.
Come on, get another one now. Get another one so Paul don't get the score right.
Yeah, we did score from the free kick. Yeah, I said 3-1, did I not? Count Von Count is not laughing now, says Richard. And Justice says 6 stops. Absolutely. Absolutely. Keep subscribing, guys, as we bid to hit 47,000. We're 20 away. Surely we can get 20 subs before we finish the show, guys. 20 more subs. There's nearly 3,700 watching. Surely we can get 20 subs before the end of this show. And take us over 47.
If you're next, get back to YouTube and do it.
Yep. We know there's plenty watching on X. So like Billy says, get over to YouTube, get subscribed, help us get over 47. And what a night this will be. Toon Review hitting over 47. And the brilliant community, come and join us and help us build this channel even bigger. Get in, son. Look at that kid. Get in.
He's even dressed like the FA owner, though, his ears.
We're going to Wembley. Probably not, because we'll get Man City away in the 5th round.
Brazil away.
Brazil away, yeah.
Someone, Ark Sanders or something like that, said the treble's on.
Do you know what it is, though, Billy? To be fair, we've thoroughly deserved this. We played so well tonight.
I just wish we weren't playing Man City next in the league, because I think we're on a bit of a roll here.
Yeah, I know.
Well played.
Here's Voldemar. Voldemar has played brilliantly tonight, by the way. He's had a superb game.
Fully deserved his goal.
Yeah. Gordon now. Newcastle begin to take the piss a little
bit.
Ole! Devon's gifted 5 Toon Review memberships. Thank you, Devon. That's incredibly kind.
Ole!
Awesome. Happy birthday, Big Nick and King Kev, says Edward. Mandy's a new member. And Cool Dude says, I've been told to be quiet by War Lass. Just give your War Lass a little clip over the ear and say, give our woman, will you?
Valentine's Day, if you want to get yourself wet later, just do what she says.
Why, Billy? Why lower the tone on such a wonderful night?
Everyone gets to leg over on Valentine's Day.
Well, sometimes I've got no comeback, really. I just.
Well, that's exactly what they say.
Oh dear. Hey, it's nice when you win football games, isn't it? Oh, brilliant from Alex Murphy there. Really read the game superbly well. Tonali is on the back of my green shirt, says Sean. Brian says, Paul, you're my hero. You predicted this. Absolutely superb. Absolutely brilliant. Great co-commentary, guys. Thank you. It's always nice. Always nice when you're winning games. Oh, Willock's done really well. And now it's Barnes. Willock decides he wants to go for a sprint down the left-hand side against Bogart. He's done so well. But the referee is blown up for full time.
Yeah,
we won't get the corner, but that is a fantastic win for Newcastle United, beating Aston Villa by 3-1 at Villa Park. And we go on into the 5th round of the FA Cup. A fantastic performance from the Italian stallion, Sandro Tonali. The big German birthday boy, Nick Voldemar, all played a part. Most of the team tonight was superb.
Oh, we were, absolutely. And fully deserved victory in spite of the absolute shocking refereeing linesman.
Disgraceful refereeing, Billy.
Had
Disgraceful refereeing.
Had VAR been on that game tonight, I think we'd have won it 5 or 6-1. Well, nil. They wouldn't have scored, would they?
Well, to be fair, I mean, if the penalties were all given, etc., things would have been very, very different.
100%.
Low Chicago is a new member. Sean says, Tonali on the back of my green shirt. Daniil says, a little something from me. Great performance versus a suspect ref. Great commentary, Paul and Billy.
Thanks, Daniil.
Cheers, buddy. I mean, hey, come on.
Check the subs up, Paul.
I will in a second, because even this man must be happy, given how frustrated we were at halftime. Alex,
thank God for that. Thank God for that. Chris Kavanagh, go and get a different job, mate, because you've been found out. I'm afraid. Fantastic.
For the slagging we gave him at half time, he managed to go one worse than that. And give a free kick.
Terrible.
Give a free kick for a handball that was 10 yards inside the box.
But the only good thing to come from that, lads, was we scored from the free kick.
Well, but I've had a look online. I had a look online after that, and my word, the amount of controversy and support from every single fan base, all going, "Oh my God, this is mental." Everybody's going. The fact that we've won this game is gonna maybe do Chris Kavanagh the world of good, that this isn't going to get investigated, because it was that bad. It was that tragically bad. But anyway, we're through to the next round of the FA Cup.
And Sandro's been pushed to the fans, by the way. Malik Chow's just thrown him in front of the fans to take the ovation, and rightly so. Look at him. He's giving his shirt to a kid in the front row there.
After his
I'm seeing a little bit of a different side.
This is what we needed. We needed a good...
He's the main man again now, isn't he? He's the main man again, and he stepped into Bruno's boots fantastically well today.
And there's Big Nick taking the celebrations as well. I mean, Alex, yes, Tonali's first goal was deflected, but that second one, the way he gets it out of his feet so quickly, just one touch and then bang. To beat a goalkeeper of Martinez's quality, like Billy said, it takes some effort from that range, and it was just perfectly hit into the corner.
But it's something we used to talk about. We've not been able to talk about it in 2026 so far, because he's not been that guy so far. It's very odd, but we used to mention his technique. Anything he ever did, whether it was a long switch, a simple pass, or a shot, he always had textbook technique, and that was just, you could just see it, couldn't you? And as a footballer, you know, as soon as you struck a shot like that, you know it's going goalward, and he could clearly. You could see it. He just shaped it up so incredibly well. But I'm really happy for Voltemade getting a goal as well. I think that's really important. I think he had a really good game. There are a few people with question marks about when he should be in the box and when he shouldn't. I think we'll iron that out. I think he played a new role today. I wouldn't worry too much about that, but it's great for his confidence.
Billy, Tonali and Trippier are about to be interviewed, so do you want to listen to what they've got to say?
Yeah.
All right, man. While we do that, we'll go through a few super chats as well. Martin says, this is what happens when Nick isn't isolated. Aaron says, away win without Bruno, win in the green kit. Yes, indeed. Big Tank says, great win, but we need VAR. This game is an example. I guess so. But really, there's no excuse for that handball by Luca Dean. There's no excuse. I mean, he was so far inside the box.
I think there were, in the first half, there were 4 penalty shouts. There was 2 red cards, and we only got the 1. Plus, there was the Luca Digne handball, which was inside the box. It was an absolute travesty.
But that's what I said in commentary, Alex. The fact that, you know, the lads tonight were up against it from the first minute because of the officiating, but they didn't drop their heads. They didn't get frustrated. They kept going, and in the end, got the win that they thoroughly deserved. And that was a big statement from Newcastle tonight. A big statement, even though it was against 10 men.
Leaders.
Yeah,
we had leaders today. I was really impressed with Dan Burn, just from his attitude and his mentality, because he's been a little bit soft for me over the last couple of weeks. But today, my God, he was on fire. He didn't let. He was on the officials. Not that it made a difference; they still were rubbish. But he was commanding. He was leading. Even in the final 10 minutes, he was making sure show players wide, closed down, screaming at everyone. Dan Burn was enormous in his leadership role today, which we need it. Without Bruno, we need a couple of these players. It doesn't matter if Botman's better technically than Burn. It's irrelevant. We need 2 or 3 of those lads to step up and pull us over the line by the scruff of our neck. And then it allows some of the more technical players to play their football, like Hall and hopefully Sandro going forward after today.
Billy, you looked a bit. You were smiling there during that interview. Anything good said there?
The players regrouped after the Brentford game, had a big meeting to get back on the right track, and it's worked. They've had 2 away wins since then. We've played well in both of them. Sandro's a key part of that, according to Trippier. Trippier also said it was a blatant penalty, but when there's no VAR, you have to just dust your disappointment down and play the game. And that's what they did.
Which they did on many times tonight. They dusted down and got on with it.
He also mentioned social media and Eddie Howe. And it is time to get behind Eddie Howe now. Not that we weren't anyway. Even if you want him in or out, you're still behind him because you want Newcastle to win games. But
look, I think you're right, Billy.
He was saying that it needs to stop now, and we need to all be in the same boat, basically. And
I think he's right, which is why I said what I said on the last night. That let's just back them to the end of the season. And the thing is, the only question I have is if he can turn it around. And if we keep doing this, well, hey, who knows? That was they've obviously. Like he said in the interview there, they've regrouped after the Brentford game, had a meeting with the players, had a meeting themselves, which I think needed to happen. And I guess a few home truths have probably said, and they've come out and won the last 2 away games. And we finally won a game without Bruno.
We've all criticised him for not being flexible in his formations, but we've seen a new one tonight, and it's worked, and credit to him for that.
But Nick makes a good point. Criticise Eddie when he deserves it. Praise him when he deserves it. And tonight he got it 100% spot on. How are the lads?
Absolutely.
Exactly. Absolutely. And I've seen some people comment and saying, where's the people slagging Eddie off now? Why? Why can't you just enjoy the win and all group together as fans and be as one? For fuck's sake. Big Tank says, in that first Tonali goal, ball don't lie. Master Rich says, I said we will win this 3-1. So did I. Just after half-time, we are back and Sandro hugging Eddie. I cried. That was lovely. That said a lot to me, actually. And when we saw that embrace between the two of them, maybe Eddie has now learned where to play Big Nick.
Maybe.
I mean, he was outstanding tonight, Voldemar. But again, he had, like has already been mentioned, he had players around him. He had the support there, and it doesn't half work. Robert says, 3-1 win without Bruno. Fucking get in. How are the lads? Dave Lamb, Alex, you summed it up just right. Thank God for that. Biffed by Adam West says, not sure why I bet Tonali anytime scorer today. Well done. Obviously a few quid in. Ian says, do you think Tonali needs to be the main man in midfield?
Well, Bruno isn't there. Yes, obviously.
Yes, but
he's a
Tonali was
player.
Excellent with Bruno earlier on in the season, was he not? So he can't play with Bruno. That's not the issue. Look, I mean, they're showing the handball now. He's so far in the penalty area, it's laughable.
I mean, I said at half-time, I think the referee's hung over. And that decision in the second half with Digne's handball, surely something's wrong with him. He needs to give him a medical check. Maybe he's concussed. There is no way you can be that bad. There's got to be a problem with Chris Kavanagh today.
Tried to jump out the box and still didn't make it.
Yeah.
I would plead the FA to go and check if he's okay. Like
something needs looking at. If there was an assessor referee sitting in the stands, my God, I'd love to see what he's rated him. That was fucking awful. Edward says, totally agree with Alex on Big Nick and Sandro. It's a big boost for the lads. James, a member for 37 months, is here to say it. After all the money we spent on Wissa, I love how Asula played. Just putting himself about. Nick with space is ruthless. Just give support. Asula, look, I think he was very rusty tonight, Asula. He did run around a lot, but, He's rusty. Believe we can win, lads. Absolutely. I think we all now realise beyond a reasonable doubt that the advantage of VAR outweigh the disadvantage. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I don't think that's in any argument now. Thank God Nick got his after playing 80 minutes at CDM. He was all over the pitch. He was last man back sometimes. Ulfa with a super sticker. Thank you, mate. Spike says, great win against corrupt officials. Stick that up your arses. Kieran, thank you. And Peter Merrifield is a new member or a returning member again. Thank you, Peter. And Mr. Rich says, I'm proper proud of that performance. Like we never gave up. Alan Shearer at half-time was so funny. He was fuming. Chris will be a wounded ref. Well, he's not a referee. He's just a disgrace. Last 5 to 6 times, winner of this tie has won the FA Cup.
Well, must have been in the 50s then.
Yeah, but hey, let's see who we get. Man, we needed that. Well done, lads. Big Al saying no thanks to the officials on the BBC. Well, rightly so. You know, Alan Shearer's not going to make a fool of himself and say the officials did really well. I mean, Jesus Christ, I can't believe how bad they were. It was just.
Can I just mention something as well? Do you know what I'm really happy with tonight is because I don't think we were great against Spurs when we beat them. I thought we still had a lot of holes in our game and we were sloppy. I think we just beat Spurs because they were so incredibly bad at football. Whereas tonight we played well. There were a few mistakes here and there, but generally the system, the work rate, the teamwork, the communication. It was fine. It was fine. I'm not looking at that going, oh my God, how are we going to win the next game? I'm looking at that going, if we can build on that, that was a much better performance with a surefire system. Fine. We need to get more out of whoever's playing up top. But
that's what I was going to say, Alex. I think that's the biggest problem is we need a ruthless striker. We need we need somebody, who will put the ball in the back of the net.
Definitely. Because I don't agree with this whole build on results. Because it never works. You've got to build on performances, and that was a proper performance.
Yeah.
I think the best person for that centre forward role is Anthony Gordon at the minute. I really do.
Yeah.
Well, Voldemort behind him. I definitely agree. Always Ready says a lot of fans eating humble pie tonight. See, that's the kind of comment that I'm talking about. Come on, can we not just be as one, man? It doesn't have to be.
There's 100 more worse than that.
Man, honestly, it's just so annoying, man.
Brilliant tonight as well. Well done, anybody in that away crowd. He was fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Cowan says, Shearer sums up perfectly. This shows how VAR has made officials worse.
Lazy.
Yeah, lazy.
I won't say it makes them worse.
Yeah, absolutely. Biff by Adam West says, Alex spot on after the handball. The game should have been stopped for an official head injury.
To the ref, yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me, like in AFCON when the guy called it off too early when he had stroke. It would not surprise me if something comes out in the next few days that he'd not been feeling well, or you watch this space because that was such a tragic performance from an official. They're going to have to say something.
Mark, what is the matter with you? Fuck's sake, can't I just celebrate a win without trying to be catty about it?
What's he saying? I'm looking at something else.
All sorts of shite.
Ignore him.
Fuck off. Olasola says, football gods finally buy acreage in Tyneside. We so needed that. NUFC puts you through the ringer every week, but you can't just but love this club. Indeed. I'll tell you what I've noticed as well the past 2 games. How much fitter we look second half. Yeah.
Odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like all these games, we're blooded in now.
We are.
As long as we don't run out of steam before May.
Yeah, definitely.
June will do.
Yeah.
They can do is what they like in June.
And, then there's a bleeding World Cup.
Absolutely not. No, the World Cup.
Matt says, I told you, the changes. And Jared says, lads stepped it up to a level when Villa went down to 11 men, or 10 men, sorry. Tonali, Burn, Hall, Chow, exceptional. Still major problems on the right side, though.
Oh, that was frustrating as fuck when they kept
It was. Yeah, it was. Graham says, what a birthday present from the lads. Get in. Happy birthday, Graham. Hope you've had a good one, matey. I mean, it is. It's hopefully, we've got to take this on now. Karabag next. And, play like that. I think we beat Karabag quite comfortably, to be honest. But you never say never with Newcastle United. Of course you don't. But listen, I'm absolutely proud as punch tonight. That performance backs against the wall stuff from the officials. It didn't go our way, apart from maybe the red card, you could say, but they should have been down to 9, given the earlier challenge by Dean. Some of the penalty incidents, just ridiculous, just absolutely ridiculous. But listen, I'm proud as punch of Eddie. He changed it tonight, and it worked. His substitutions were spot on as well. The ones he did make, maybe, but that doesn't seem like that's ever going to change, Billy. He's got his time to change it, and that's his time.
Well, Murphy should have been off way before then. I mean, he was fucking...
Baz, I've never been. Have you ever listened to what I've said? I might have said it once in a reaction when I lost the plot, but I've never really been Eddie out. I've always said I want him to turn it around. The only question I have is if he can. That's all I've asked of Eddie. All right? So don't come at me with that kind of bollocks, man. I'm not Eddie out. I'm frustrated that he makes certain decisions, and I always will. But I love the guy, and I want him to turn it around. I want him to win things with Newcastle United. If he can do that, it's going to be incredible. Dave Lamb says, so pleased the missus had to work until 8 tonight, or I'd be sitting having a romantic meal instead of spending Valentine's with a Toon review. Perfect. Let's hope she doesn't see that comment, Dave. Denver Hill says, nice to see Alex Murphy get on. More, I hope. It was. And he made a very good interception.
On, to be fair. When we scored the third, why not?
Yeah, it would have been nice to see Shahar come on at right back. Maybe take Lewis Hall off and put the kids as full backs. That would have been really good, to be honest. But listen, it's an if or but. It didn't happen.
Draw for the 5th round.
When is the draw?
Apparently, it is Monday. Monday the 6th.
Macclesfield play Brentford on Monday night. So yeah,
with the half 6 thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably. But look, we've come through it. It was the officiating was dreadful, but we've done it, and we're in the next round. Obviously, tomorrow night we'll review the game. We'll talk about everything. Obviously, once the dust has settled, maybe the Referees Association might come out and say something about the refereeing standards, and I doubt they will. But
that means I've just realised something. It's Kevin Keegan and Voltemada's birthday on the same day.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I knew it was both their birthdays, but it hadn't clicked that it's the same day.
Crazy. Absolutely. But there you go, guys. We will be back tomorrow at 7:00 to review the game. I hope you've all had a great time tonight with the watch along, stroke match day live, whatever we call it these days. Please don't forget to give it a like. We still need those likes, guys. It pushes the channel out. If you're watching this later on, there's a hype button there. Hit that hype button. It pushes us again out across the YouTube universe. But thank you very much for your contributions tonight, guys. Thank you, Mods. You've been incredible. Billy and Alex, thank you. And of course,
subs count, Paul. Subs count.
Oh, ow.
I think we've
we are on 47,035. Yes! Thank you so much, everybody. Really, really appreciate that. We keep building. We keep marching on. 47,000, guys. Let's march on to 50. We want to make this channel as big as possible. And with you guys, your guys' help getting us out there, sharing it, etc., viewing it, we will get there, guys. So thank you very much. Peter says we need to find a blind scout to recommend Wissa.
Well, he might come good in the end.
Yeah, you never know. But let's just concentrate on the positives. But thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. We will see you back live at 7 o'clock tomorrow night with the review of the game. The player ratings will be open shortly. I'll be doing a match reaction on YouTube straight after this. The link for the player ratings will be at the top of the description of that show. Please go and get your player ratings, and they will close at 7:30 tomorrow night during our review show, and then we'll all take a look at them in the final part of the review. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a cracking night, and we will see you again tomorrow. Take care.
We're the lads and lasses. Wembley, we're coming again.
Yes!
Come back and check out the breeze.